The Brethren of Chaos podcast.
Hello and welcome back to the Brethren of Chaos podcast. We're on episode
29?
Is it 29? Yeah.
Or 30? No, it's 29.
Not a clue, mate. I don't know. I was listening to last week's episode
Outrageous.
this week, so oh my word,
How did we pull that one off?
I don't know.
Oh, we haven't been assassinated as well.
Yeah, we are still alive so far. I don't think there was too much. I think we were just spitting facts.
Yeah, we weren't.
There were some suspect things that could be taken the wrong way.
We did name drop a few people that might not be happy. Like, oh,
What, people we know or people of power?
people of power.
Maybe. No, I think it was all right. It was a genuinely good episode. We had some good feedback in the week. You spoke to me. And, I mean, we're only on Tuesday. It only got released on Sunday, but
Yeah.
if you listened to this one and haven't listened to the Epstein podcast, which was beautifully titled as well.
Oh, we need to tell them about what Charles' friends said.
Yeah. So we've named the podcast. So the podcast is titled "We Need to Talk About Epstein."
Perfect.
And Charles sent us a message saying one of his mates said, "Why does it sound like they're talking about someone who used to be on the podcast?"
Big Jeff used to be on it.
Well,
Oh, he's done it again. We need to have a word about this.
initially I said to you, "We need to talk about Jeffrey," didn't I?
Yeah.
That would have been worse because that would literally. What? Who's this Jeffrey? And listen, we do a full almost 2 hours on Jeffrey Epstein.
What, he's got a fucking island. Lolita Express. What?
Yeah. But yeah, we're like genuinely one of the funniest ones we've done. Forgive us.
Hilarious.
Thanks to Sai as well. Like to come in like that and just
Yeah, he didn't even know
no,
what the episode was.
exactly. Maybe those 2.6% beers helped us.
Oh yeah, it hit us hard. Maybe.
Maybe. How are you, Steve? You good?
I'm all good.
Yeah.
I'm fresh.
Yeah. Totally fresh.
Yeah.
Well, you are tight. Well, you just had a nap.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, like fresh as in.
Ready to go.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Empty mind.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That nap sorted me out.
Nice.
I've been out in the sun past 2 days.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Feel healthy.
Oh, you're right. The sun's coming back as well.
That's it.
We had a bit of a gloomy. I can't even remember the weekend. What did I do on the weekend? Oh my god.
What did you do? What happened, Cal? Nothing.
I don't know whether to say it.
Wait, what? Something happened?
I can't. I don't know whether I can say.
What?
No, I don't know. I had magic mushrooms on the weekend.
What? You just dropping that on the podcast?
Yeah.
Well, we could just do an episode on that, Cal.
Yeah. Well, that's all I'm saying though.
All right.
I will say, like, it was an unbelievable experience.
One of your 5 a day.
Yeah, one of me 5 a day. Lovely, delicious.
Unbelievable experience.
In a stir fry. No, it was a good experience. It was.
Game changer.
Maybe
Or-
not. Well,
or logging off style.
No, not logging off. Like,
CPU damage.
well, to the point where I was a bit of a shell yesterday.
What question is
Just
reality?
thinking about like the things that we were seeing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and that's allegedly, by
Yeah.
the way,
Oh,
just in
like-
case anyone's listening.
Yeah. Found in your pot noodles.
Yeah.
Chicken and
And
mushroom
I'm a
pot
serial liar as well.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I am a really bad liar.
Your facts are always wrong.
Yeah, my facts. Yeah, I do not spit facts. I am a liar. So it may or may not have happened on the weekend. And then, yeah, other than that, no, that was it.
Wow. Yeah, well,
Oh, I think we went to watch the cricket. Just the local team.
the local.
And it was good, you know.
I
mate.
cannot believe that you're into cricket, Cal.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it... Like, it started where it's like... It was last summer, and it was like, oh, wouldn't it be fun to just... When the weather's, like, really nice, or low winds on the beach, something like that, if
Yeah.
we had, like, a cricket set to just fuck about with.
Not rounders.
No, fuck the rounders. So I was like, let's have a look at these, like, the quick cricket sets, like, cheap ones. Like a 30 quid cricket set, which
Yeah.
I've got now.
Oh, is that the one that's in your boot?
Yeah, which I've
Ready
used.
for any occasion. Oh,
Yeah.
I've got a cricket bat.
Yeah, which I've used twice in a year. Just because the weather's not right. And
Yeah.
this is the thing with cricket, you've got to...
I remember you saying, yeah.
you've got
wind,
to select.
everything.
It's got to be on that day. You
Yeah.
can't go, oh, let's go and play cricket on Saturday, because it could come to Saturday and the weather's like, it's really, really lovely, but
Yeah.
the wind's too strong.
Or you're
And
a
that-
little intoxicated on
Yeah,
psychedelics.
or you don't have enough people. Yeah. So me and Connor,
Yeah.
Hunter, Paddy, we went to watch Prescott Odyssey against Cheshire Lions on Saturday, and that was a good little day. They've got a little bar there, nice seating area. It was nice and quiet.
We used the only people watching.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wait, that's good, that, in a way, though.
Yeah, it was good. Decent game. It was the second team.
Yeah.
The guy behind the bar thought me and Connor were playing. And when we said no, he asked if we wanted to play.
What, really? Get on, lads.
Yeah, do you want to get involved? But no, I think so. They have that. They have the first team and the second team both play on Saturday. One plays home, one plays away, and then they have like a mess around team on a Sunday.
The Sunday League cricket.
Yeah, it was funny. That was cool. If I come on the podcast in the next few weeks and I do reveal I've been playing cricket for Prescott Odyssey, don't be surprised.
Oh, fair enough.
But again, I am a liar. I think that was it. Well, what about, so you've been gardening, haven't you, Steve?
Yeah.
After the advice I gave you last week.
Well, I've been gardening every week, but...
I know, but now you've upped the day.
Up 2 days?
Up 2 days, yeah.
2 days. So, yeah, it's gone from 1 day to
Exactly,
3 days
yeah.
a week.
So now it's almost a proper job.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, almost. You know, what days do you normally doing? Are you?
Well, it's usually just any day he needs me, mate. But now, recently, because it's summer, he can fit me in now more. I've been saying...
Does he do it full time?
Yeah. But his jobs aren't like... most of them doesn't need a second person.
They don't warrant 2 people, yeah.
Whereas now he's kind of fitting me in. And because I genuinely think gardening is my dream job.
Yeah.
Outdoors. The best thing is just talk. I talk to everybody where we go to.
Yeah.
You just talk to them. What do you do? Where have you been on holiday? You know, like general chit chat. But it's just like dead short, dead quick.
Yeah.
And so many people that you do.
See,
It's fucking class.
and the listeners will know from the previous podcast how much I hate gardening.
Yeah.
I fell out of love with it, really. But no, I'm glad you're happy.
Oh, it's just
and
great.
I'm glad you've taken my advice
To
almost get a real job.
I'm still working in there.
Yeah, this isn't working though, Steve.
Yeah, it's like a weird...
It's a hobby?
Mix. It's a hobby that...
It's not a mix of any... It's not a mix.
But I still get paid.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, they're doing the cars and stuff. The work on the cars.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? You're not talking about the making planters?
I still get paid from that.
Yeah, but only because you sell the planters.
Wait,
You're not paid to make planters.
Okay, yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah. You understand? Oh, it's like me selling old clothes and saying that's my job.
Yeah, I know. I get what you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only make those planters at the end of the day. Quick 10 minutes at the end of the day.
Really?
Fill my time up.
It's definitely that's
not a job, is it?
Not a job. No, you don't get paid to do that.
Yeah.
No, I would out you again for the conversations we had in the week, but it is down to your crippling alcoholism.
Well, yeah, I was completely ladded.
Yeah.
From the night before.
Yeah, so you weren't thinking straight.
No way.
Yeah. I know. It's all right, Steve. I won't let this one fly. I feel like I've outed you every week.
Have I been outed for everything?
Yeah. No, because the text messages I get from you, it's just like straight away. Like, we've got people who listen to us, Steve. You're getting outed. And no one picked up... I called you like a cheese bitch, a dairy bitch at the start of last week's episode because of how you won't eat cheese or
I don't get. No, I fucking hate
milk
cheese.
or anything like that.
I don't have any milk or any shit like that, but I can have cheese on like a pizza.
Where'd you get your calcium intake from?
You
don't? No wonder you're so weak boned.
That's why my knees are fucked.
Yeah, probably
no,
is.
I suppose I have milk in and tea and coffee.
Do you?
Yeah.
How often do you drink tea and coffee?
I drink coffee.
Didn't you cut down on the coffee?
Yeah, I cut down, but now I'm back once a day in the morning.
I'm trying to get through mornings without it at the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it makes me like a bit of a crank in the morning.
What, the coffee or not having it?
Not having it.
Yeah.
And I want to try and wait till like as close to midday as possible to have my first coffee. You get me?
Wait, why don't you just have it in the morning then not have it for the rest of the day?
Oh, because then I just want it throughout the day.
Then you're craving it.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I want to try and get through my mornings without coffee.
I suppose it's something to look forward to as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
You appreciate it more when you've. I suppose it's anything, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's
You build up to something.
Yeah,
You think about something, and then you get it. Happy days.
exactly. Maybe I'll start waiting till like 6 o'clock at night. That's a bad idea. But I don't drink tea. Do you drink tea? Yeah, as well.
Not
throughout
really.
the day.
I drink it sometimes when I feel tired, and it's like late on in the day because I can't be having.
And you
coffee.
won't have a coffee. Will you not drink decaf? You should drink decaf.
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah.
We've got decaf in ours.
But I feel like I only drink coffee for the caffeine effect, and
not for the flavor, not for the taste.
No, not really. Because I put loads of sugar in.
Do you?
Yeah. I don't think I can drink it without sugar.
That's disgusting. That is disgusting.
It's just a bit too much.
I started drinking it with sugar in, and then now I don't have any sugar.
Straight.
Well,
just have it straight.
That's really bad
just
for
the
you.
Coffee bean.
That's really, really bad for like the amount of sugar that you'd have in a coffee, the amount of coffees you drink and stuff like that. And now if I have a coffee with a sugar in, it's like disgusting.
So I see. So you've changed your taste requirements. Requirements for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's interesting.
But I will. So I'll make iced coffees at home. I will have I will have a sugar in iced coffee.
Like you'd have that in the morning, an iced coffee.
No. Like when I get in from work, I like an iced coffee.
And then you're up all night.
No.
Does it not affect you?
Not really.
What?
I get the boost and the buzz from in the morning. I get a bit lightheaded sometimes if you have a strong one.
Fucking.
Like I went for brunch today in work.
Is it just like sludge? It's that dark.
I went for brunch today and it must have been. Yeah, I had a meeting. It must have been a strong coffee.
A strong. Wait, what else did you get?
I couldn't focus.
In the meeting.
Yeah.
You're just like tapping on the table.
Literally, I was playing with a napkin, like folding it and stuff. See my hands starting to shake. No, it was bad. Like when all lightheaded.
What the fuck?
And that's just the caffeine for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit of a rush.
Oh, it's bad for your caffeine, but I think it's the best drug. I'd rather have loads of caffeine than like, I don't know.
Heroin?
Yeah.
Heroin. No, it's not the best drug.
Focuses you, unless you have too much, like you said, and then you.
What's Adderall? Can you get that in this country? I saw a TikTok about that.
I think
before.
you can. Yeah, I think I think it's named as something else though.
That's like a focus drug, isn't it?
Oh man.
People take that for exams.
Maybe that's like what I was saying about the adrenaline thing, and I was thinking like it when you have adrenaline, like, you get fucking primed.
Yeah.
Why don't you just take Adderall then before you five-a-side?
No, because you can take adrenaline. This is what Connor and Becca were telling me when we said that. Can you just bottle up adrenaline? Like
well, isn't it like an EpiPen?
Yeah.
That's adrenaline.
Yeah.
Did they say the effects?
Or just like adrenaline.
Oh fucking hell! I might try that.
Go get yourself an EpiPen. Yeah. For a footy.
Right in the leg, bleeding.
Fucking hell. Anything else? We'll just say, guys, if I haven't said it for a couple of weeks, go and follow us on all the socials. I don't know what the follow account looks like. I don't know what the fan interaction is. I don't know whether we have any fans. I see we get about 20, 30 listeners every episode, which is pretty big. I can't imagine.
Oh, on the stats thing?
Yeah.
Have you seen who whereabouts from as well?
Yeah, all over the world, innit?
A few Americans and a few Russians.
Hello, our American and Russian listeners.
Yeah.
No, well, the Russian ones are the government.
Yeah, are they?
Yeah. Yeah, the American ones probably are as well. Yeah, I can't imagine.
It'd be cool to hear from them.
Yeah, it would.
If you're listening, message us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Or YouTube or whatever. See
at Brethren of Chaos Podcast.
Yeah.
I was thinking that, and you go, what? Like, Joe Rogan gets like millions of listeners. We get like, I can't imagine if we announced, me and Steve are going to do a live show, live podcast in a room. And could you imagine 25 people sat there watching us?
25 heads.
Yeah, people we don't know as well. Obviously, there's people we know probably about. Call it 15 strangers. 15
strangers. That's interesting, that, isn't it? Oh, I don't know.
I couldn't imagine it.
No.
Weird, like, innit? So go and follow us on all the socials. We're on everything. Interact with us. Repost if you want.
Give us some topic ideas.
Yeah, topic ideas.
Come on the show.
Yeah. This is what we were saying, because now we've got a little bit of... We're running with a little bit, aren't we? With guests who are going to come on.
A few characters lined up.
Yeah, who are going to come on and talk to us about stuff.
About specific things.
Yeah. And we've got... I'm really excited, actually.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
That's kind of what we want to... I mean, when we first started doing this podcast, that was like the idea at first, wasn't it? Who can we get on who can just talk to us?
Yeah.
And it was kind of like... No one's going to come to this little unit like a respected practitioner of medicine or something.
Brain surgeon.
Yeah, they're not going to come in and talk to us. But you've met some people, haven't you, Steve?
I have,
and you continue to meet people.
That's my goal.
Yeah,
just in life.
Exactly, and we get them on the pod and they can talk to us about random shit.
Yeah, I can't wait. Should be good.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited for them. Keep me waiting, like, guys, but
come on.
I am really excited. Right, Steve. That's the intro. Some people's favourite bit. One of my favourite bits.
Should we just have it? We could just release it. Intro.
Yeah, just
intro
intros.
Section.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to make a private, like a second YouTube channel where we're just going to cut the intros out of every episode and post just the intros on that channel. Just for Charles. Yeah, this week's episode. So we a few weeks ago we did the
sci-fi.
We did the sci-fi episode, didn't we?
Smash that.
It's super easy.
Oh yeah.
We literally do it in our sleep.
We were built for that.
Bread and butter. And we've got obviously there's so many different genres of film. This week we've gone for action films.
Yep.
Yeah, action movies.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, whatever it means. What is an action movie, Steve? What makes an action movie?
I did try and look, and I can't tell you.
No.
I suppose is it just like things happening?
What action?
Yeah, like literally, is it down to that?
It is. No, because it's like it goes.
When I think of action, I think of like shooting a film with a gun and explosions.
Yeah, loud, fast-paced, intense.
But it's not, isn't it?
No, because like The Incredibles is.
What the fuck's that?
Is The Incredibles an action film?
I think it is. Yeah,
it is. Exactly. And this is where. So I wrote down a couple of questions.
Toy Story, an action film.
Yeah, it is.
You said that with so much.
Because it genuinely is. Of course it is. It's suspense. It's fast.
Yeah. A lot going on.
Yeah. There's a bad guy and a good guy.
Oh, is that? Do you think that's a good a trope?
But every film's got that, mostly. Let's maybe. So I wrote down. So my first question was, what is an action film? And then after that, it was, is every film an action film? And then now I'm thinking, can you name any films? So if you name a film, can we decide like that is categorically not an action film?
All right, let's have a think.
I can't. Oh my god!
This is where we need the audience to send us some.
Yeah, if you can think of any, there's obviously all like romantic films. But When Harry Met Sally is 100% not an action film. There's no action in it.
Does nobody get punched?
No one gets punched.
There's no arguments.
There's arguments, but is that action?
To some people, an argument. People start crying when they have arguments, don't they?
I mean,
that could be like their level. You know, getting an argument with somebody and they're like shaking and
do you think
sends them over?
When Harry Met Sally is too intense for some people? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No. No way.
Because like that is not an action film. There's loads of films that aren't action.
So rom-coms.
Yeah, romantic films.
Yeah, actually, forget about the comedy. But it's like just romantic.
Yeah, because comedies, as we know, and we will explore later, a lot of them are action films. I think that might be the only, because even musicals.
Yeah. There's always stuff going on.
Yeah,
it's always weird musicals as well, aren't they?
Yeah,
it's never just like an episode of Coronation Street or something.
Yeah, is High School Musical an action film?
Oh well.
No, probably not. But then that's romantic, isn't it?
It's so weird though. Why are they all like just dancing?
Because it's a musical.
Wait, what? Think of the concept of that. It doesn't make sense at all.
Why? No, it's not.
I know it's not supposed to be real, as in.
I know, but I think you're. Are you trying to say like why are they singing and?
No. I mean like just the concept of that. Why is that a thing?
Because they've gone out to make a high school based musical film.
No, like what is the concept of a musical? Why don't you just listen to the music? Why do you have to add this like weird thing that doesn't make any sense? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I think it's
not realistic. It's just like
it's come from opera and theatre and all that first, hasn't it? And all that kind of thing, and then they brought it to Disney. Have brought it to the big screen.
with like Grease and
Yeah.
what was the early ones?
Little Shop of Horrors.
Is that it? Yeah.
Is that a musical? No.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hairspray?
Hairspray.
Yeah.
What's the
I like Hairspray. I went to see that in the theatre.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah.
Wow. With Thingo in it.
John Travolta?
John Travolta.
No, he wasn't there.
No.
He didn't make it. He couldn't make it. I think they're like...
West Side Story. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I think the more feminine films are the ones that aren't action films. Action films are made for boys.
Why do you hate to say that?
Because I don't want to sound like a misogynist. Because obviously action films are for girls as well.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's loads of girls that actually enjoy action films.
I know what you mean. I know what you're saying
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Yeah,
but-
people could argue that, isn't it? Like, is it set up like that?
It is. It definitely is. Look at like
Think of
Action Man versus Barbie. That's the argument we're having here. Blue versus pink.
Yeah, no, we're going in deep here.
Yeah. That is action films versus princess films.
Yeah. But see them, I think of the princess stories.
Yeah.
Medieval,
Snow White.
Medieval, weird, trippy. What all
Yeah.
them dwarfs?
Witches. There's always fights. Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
That's an action film.
Think of if that was real, a fucking beast roaming around with
Yeah.
this like.
What do you mean?
This
If it was
princess?
real, I thought it was based on a true events.
Well,
What's on my list? No, it's not. Well, I think they all are. I think cartoons especially. I think that's what I overlooked. Speaking about it now, I've realised that there are a lot of films that aren't action films because a lot of films
no, we've thought.
are out there not to build suspense or anything. They're out there to be nice films. Action films aren't really nice films, but I think cartoons, especially your Pixar ones.
We'll go on. What's your favourite? Your favourites?
The cartoons?
Yeah. Action ones.
I like Disney films. I like Big Hero 6. Have you seen that?
The big like white ball thing.
Baymax, yeah.
What the fuck is that? I haven't seen that. No.
Yeah, you should watch that, Steve. It's actually really good. It's actually really good.
I was not expecting you to say that.
Yeah.
Man.
That's good. Obviously, The Incredibles we've spoken about.
Yeah, that's great. That.
Lion King,
Do you reckon?
possibly.
Actually, yeah, it's suspenseful, isn't it?
Definitely. There's
Yeah.
definitely action. His dad dies.
Yeah, that's full on. That.
Sorry to spoil it.
Sorry to drop that on you.
Yeah, from the film from the was it from the 80s? Lion King.
No.
Or late 90s.
Late 90s, it.
Just that. I think it's the year I was born.
What?
Possibly. That could be a lie.
Fact check.
Fact check that. Jamie, check that one for me. What other Disney film?
Oh, Monsters Inc.
Yeah,
That's fucking class.
that is
With a
action.
little girl.
Yeah, Boo.
Boo.
Yeah, I love Disney films. Me. Do you know what one of my favourites
Wait,
is?
is it Disney Monsters Inc?
It's like Disney Pixar in it.
It's Pixar Disney, yeah.
Disney Pixar. I think
I didn't
Pixar
know
were
that.
making their own films,
And then Disney
bought them. Yeah, maybe.
assumed control.
And then I don't know what DreamWorks is. That's like Shrek and that, innit? Shrek's an action film.
Oh, Shrek's fucking class.
It's like one of your top 5 films, Shrek.
What? Wait, what? When do you get
Is
that?
this what you said?
Where did
Oh
you
no,
get-
it was your film that you could. It's your comfort film.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. I remember saying that. Yeah, yeah. Shrek's fucking special.
Yeah, I hate Shrek. I don't know. I don't.
What? You hate the guy, the person, Shrek?
No, I enjoy the film Shrek, but it reminds me of my dad, and it irritates. No, Shrek. Sorry, Shrek doesn't remind me of my dad.
Even the way you said that. And
The full Shrek franchise reminds me of like coming downstairs on a Sunday, being hungover, and I just see me dad sat there watching Shrek,
What?
and it irritates me. It's like there's so many better films. Like, why have you put Shrek on?
Well, that's where you. Wait, that's so cool.
No, not cool. Not cool. Because there's like films that my dad hasn't seen, which I like wouldn't mind having a conversation about. That
You don't.
he's
wanna
wasting his time
watching Shrek.
watching Shrek and not watching
Could
them.
you not have a conversation about Shrek?
No,
It's not what you want.
no, I'm not having a conversation about Shrek. What else? Any other? What can you think of? Cartoon? Well, you said Toy Story.
Toy Story, yeah.
That's definitely action.
That's
Toy
fun.
Story's really good as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Toy Story 3
Which one's that one?
with the bear.
The Bear. Oh, was that the one like
The Purple Bear.
it was like remake? It not. It was released like a bit after.
Yeah.
Yeah, vaguely.
I like. I think all the Toy Stories hit pretty.
There's something special about that.
Hit pretty
definitely,
close
as
to
well.
gold, don't they?
Yeah.
I think it's Tom Hanks. I think because he doesn't have a bad film. He doesn't.
Go on, get his filmography up. What big?
Big. Big is good.
Do you say big?
Obviously, it's good. How can you say Big isn't good?
Bloody horror film, that.
Horror film. It's Big's where he's the man and the little boys. Or the...
Yeah, and the girl, he gets off with the girl. Like half the film is him having a sexually romantic relationship with a woman, and she, and he's a child.
Yeah, maybe. I can't. Where's his filmography?
Tom Hanks. Well, Saving Private Ryan. That's on my list.
Yeah, I've got that.
That's unbelievable. That.
Well, I've got like just army film, like war films.
Man films.
Man films. Action man films.
Action man films.
I haven't seen some of these newer ones. He's done one. Does he play Walt Disney in a film as well?
I'm not sure. I think there was a film, wasn't there, recently?
Let me see which ones I've seen.
What about? Have you seen The Burbs?
No.
Is he in that?
There's probably loads here that have you seen The Circle?
The Circle.
With Emma Watson? Because I haven't.
Where she's in the cult.
That's probably bad.
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's not generic.
Yeah. The Post?
No, I haven't seen that. Are these new ones?
Not really. Or like Da Vinci Code ones, they're good.
Ah, yeah. What are they? Action?
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Are people
That's
getting
suspense.
shot?
That's like I'm thinking action is any like intense music like do 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 and people running. That makes an action film. That's all you need.
I think that's like thriller. If someone says what's a thriller, that's what I'm thinking there.
No, I think thrillers have to be scary. Have to
Yeah.
have jumps in them
I get you.
or like
Make you
scary
feel
suspense.
uneasy.
Yeah, not like Mission Impossible suspense because that's not a scary suspense, is it?
Mission Impossible. Yeah.
Am I saying suspense? Weird.
Suspense.
Suspect.
Suspect.
Suspense. No, suspense.
Suspicious.
Suspense. Sorry, I had a fucking fart there. Sully is good. Bridge of Spies is good. Captain Phillips is good. Any others? Well, there's loads I've not seen here. What's Charlie Wilson's War? Obviously. Oh, maybe Terminal's a funny one.
Oh, I like that.
Because I liked it.
Unique, that.
I liked it the first time I watched it, but I couldn't finish it the second time. There's definitely bad ones, but there are a lot of good ones.
Yeah, he's got a good collection.
Yeah. Right, should we get back on track a little bit?
Back to the actions.
So you said to me in the week, or over the weekend, Steve, that we should break them up into categories of action film.
Put them in some lists.
Yeah. Well, I've just got a list of all the action films that I like.
Oh, we'll get that broken up.
Yeah. So if you want to take us to the first, unless you've got anything you want to say about strange films that might be action films. Oh, I have actually got one that probably works talking about now. Are the Jackass films action films?
Fucking.
Are they?
No, I don't know. That's a really weird question.
That's like
what the fuck?
That is right on the edge, isn't it?
I feel like Jackass is like. Could Jackass be classed as like a documentary?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Reality show.
Is it? Yeah, reality show.
I don't know, because if it was fake, you would say without a doubt,
Yeah.
it's an action film.
Which I think probably some of them are fake.
Yeah.
Especially the later ones.
I haven't seen the new one. Have you seen the new one?
No, I haven't. I just heard it was just full of dicks.
Was it? Yeah. Too much dick.
Yeah, like what? Like weird.
Yeah.
You know what's funny actually? Me and Siren, Bar 44 on Thursday.
Nice.
It wasn't nice. And it was like 3:00, and we're thinking of songs to suggest because there was nobody in there. It was just like us and whoever we were out with.
Yeah.
A few of us. And we were thinking of funny songs, and I was thinking to suggest the
Jackass
theme tune.
and
Imagine that in a nightclub, just blasting.
you're just running around.
Yeah.
It's an action film. It is.
Yeah, I think I'll weirdly. I don't know why. I can't go into it, but I think it is.
Yeah.
Somehow.
You start and find us our first genre of list, and I'm going to find out what genre jackasses.
Okay, we'll start with the one that we said before, the war style army films.
So the genres, it's got 5 jackass. Comedy, documentary, action,
Oh,
slapstick, and sports.
sports.
Yeah.
Because the skateboarding everywhere.
Yeah.
They get flung around by bulls.
No, it's a stunt show. That's what it is, isn't it?
Stunt show. Yeah, that sums it up perfect.
It's not an action film.
Yeah, if you think of a stunt show, someone's going to tell you, "Oh, come down to the stunt show." It's fucking action packed.
It's an action. Yeah, it is an action film. I stand by it.
Yeah,
and it's on my list.
Yeah. All right, we'll do war films.
War films. Okay.
Army war films.
So, this is where we are going to meet our first hurdle.
Yeah.
Because I know that your war films are from the 50s.
From the that actually wars.
Whereas mine are not. Mine are from the early 2000s.
Go on, you start then. What are your ones?
So I'm Saving Private Ryan, obviously.
Classic. That was what's that? The first film that was. It's the only film or the first film filmed with a handheld camera for the whole of it.
And you can, do you know when you find that out and you watch it?
Yeah, you can see everything's shaking.
It's unbelievably well filmed.
I think that out of all the war films is the most gritty.
Who's the director?
I think.
Do you know who it was?
Is it Spielberg?
It's Steven Spielberg.
Fucking hell.
Another one. That's what we're doing. And that's what, if we've got time at the end of the.
We're going through the Spielberg.
I'm gonna go through some Spielberg films, and you're gonna tell me how many.
Fucking hell.
How many you like? We're gonna go through them. Lone Survivor, which I've spoken about before, which is the Mark Wahlberg one, the true story, which didn't turn out to be very true, and the guys it was about actually came out and said it was very dramatised.
Wait, I've definitely seen Lone Survivor. I just can't.
That's where he gets stuck in.
He's like trapped behind enemy lines
in the hills of the Afghan. Yeah, he gets split up from his mates and stuff. Well, they all get split up at first. Yeah, he's the lone survivor, but he's the lone survivor. Yeah. Fury.
That's on my list.
Yeah,
that's fucking good.
That's seriously
gritty.
Good. Yeah.
You know the best scene in that? I think it's one of the not best scenes in all films, but it's a very high-ranking scene. Is where they're in the house with the two girls.
Yeah.
Who is it? It's Brad Pitt and
the main the kid, isn't it? What's his name?
Oh, I can't remember his name.
I don't know what the actor's called.
Yeah, but so the
Machine, they call him, don't they?
Yeah, Machine. So it's like them two in the house with these two native girls,
French girls or German
young
girls,
French girls.
Yeah,
and like you don't know. If it's weird.
You don't know how it works. Yeah.
Like, is something bad going to happen?
Because that was the thing. Like, obviously, all those in real life.
Yeah.
They were all raped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In every war.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every war.
But they go in, don't they, and they get them to make them make them eggs or something.
Yeah, and they're like sat there, and it's like the suspense builds, and you're like questioning yourself, aren't you?
Is she playing the piano as well?
I think she goes into the room. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she gets sent into the room with the young lad.
Yeah.
And they don't do anything. They just sit there and talk.
It's great, that scene.
Yeah.
It's so good how it's filmed.
Because John Bernthal, you know, who's he plays like he's in fucking loads of films.
John Bernthal.
You know who he is? The guy with the big fucking messed up face. I'm sure he was in one of the CODs as well.
He's got a messed up face.
John Bernthal.
What, is he in Fury?
Yeah. That guy.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Punisher guy.
Punisher. I was going to say Punisher, but I didn't think you'd... I thought you were above Punisher.
Oh, no, like every other show. See the first episode.
Yeah, and don't watch the rest.
Yeah, he's in COD. He's definitely in COD,
isn't he is. In like one of the zombies or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
Oh, no. Isn't the Walking Dead guy for the zombies? Was he in The Walking Dead?
I think he was. He was.
He's with the guy who's in the zombies.
He is, yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway. So he's like the typical, with like Shia LaBeouf and Michael Pena as well, isn't it? They're like the typical
guys.
Yeah, typical lads
on tour.
Yeah, soldiers.
War tour.
And he barges into the room, doesn't he? And Brad Pitt is screaming at him, tells him to get out and that.
Yeah.
Because he's like the opposite of, they want a bit of calm. But with this battle that they've just fought,
Yeah, they just want to just log off.
yeah,
Lower the frequencies.
that's a seriously good film. That and the ending. Oh my god! Well, I won't spoil it.
No.
I've got. Well, obviously there's Inglourious Bastards, but
Unbelievable.
that's coming right under me. Tarantino, fucking
Yeah, I just any Tarantino film I just class as a Tarantino.
yeah. It doesn't that yeah. That's that's the genre.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So we'll skip over that for now because I'm sure we'll spend plenty of time on Tarantino films. American Sniper. I've got.
You got killed, didn't you? The guy in American Sniper.
Yeah.
You got
At a firing range.
Was it a firing range? Did he get assassinated?
Accidentally killed at a firing range.
Accidentally?
Yeah, because he was helping guys with PTSD, wasn't he? I don't know. Maybe he was actually
But
killed.
what? Imagine that you go through all that shit and then
Because that's a true story as well, isn't it?
yeah,
I've got Hurt Locker,
that's all right.
which is
I don't mind that.
which is a great film.
There's some intense scenes in that.
Yeah.
Where it's literally fucking diffusing bombs.
Yeah. Well, one of the really scenes I remember in it is where it's Anthony Mackie, Falcon from the Marvel films. Didn't realise you were such a big Marvel fan.
No, I don't actually.
Well, Anthony Mackie, the black guy in Hurt Locker, and he's got the sniper and he's shooting at those guys in the building fucking miles away.
Yeah.
And you're watching the flies on his face, and Jeremy Renner's next to him, and he has to give him Capri Suns and that and feed him, but he's got to keep his eye down the scope the whole time.
Well, I don't remember
And
this.
he's oh, that's an intense scene. That's such a good scene.
I might watch that again soon.
It's fucking class. It's
Yeah.
It's a really good film.
That's true, isn't it, as well?
Is it?
I think so.
I hope so. That'd make it better. I might watch it tonight as well.
Yeah.
And then I've got Jarhead as well.
I wasn't sold on that.
I just like Jake Gyllenhaal. I
Yeah,
think.
he's great. Jake Gyllenhaal is great.
I did find out last night. So I got into bed last night, watched put Netflix on, and went into action films. There's a Jarhead 2.
What?
Totally disconnected.
But who's in it?
No one that I recognised. I think it's totally disconnected to this film.
A Jarhead 2.
But it's called Jarhead 2.
Bloody hell, yeah.
But yeah, I like that.
See, I think the reason why I didn't like that is because I went into it thinking it was going to be because I watched it when it came out. When did it come out?
2008.
So I would have been a kid.
Yeah.
Going into it thinking it was fucking Rambo or something like that.
There's a Jarhead 3 as well. 2005 it came out.
See, that's what? No. What?
You're probably too young to watch that film.
Yeah,
Steve.
definitely. I that's weird. I specifically remember watching it, thinking it's going to be a Rambo or just fucking intense shooting, but it's not, isn't it? It's more of him and his character and how he's in the war and he's looking for war and it's not there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that may be why I'm a bit.
That's class. Do you know what else? Oh, sorry. Forget Jarhead.
Yeah.
Because Hurt Locker shits all over it. Because I'm just running through Hurt Locker scenes in my head. Do you remember in Hurt Locker? Do you know the kid who's selling DVDs on the base?
And he's got
Beckham.
the bombs.
That's the kid's name, Beckham, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he finds his dead body in that fucking.
He's blown up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
Or they've hidden but stash bombs. They've gone to stash bombs in him or something.
Yeah.
Oh, what a film!
What's the scene with the car?
Oh, where they're telling him to.
I remember that's a bit intense.
Where they don't want to go anywhere. Oh, there's bombs in the car, isn't there? And he's got to go through because I think the car's just been left there.
Yeah, and there's bombs in it.
Yeah, and he's got to cut through all the car or something. Yeah, that's
fucking going. That's going straight on my watch list.
He's the one who he takes the big the anti.
It's got a juggernaut thing.
Yeah, he takes it off, doesn't he, to defuse the bomb, and they're all like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Oh, sorry. I'm a major Hurt Locker fanboy.
I can tell it.
Yeah, go on, Steve. They're my military films.
Well, I'll carry on from that era.
Really?
Black Hawk Down.
Oh, Ridley Scott.
That's so good. The mechanic.
I fell asleep watching that the other day as well.
Did you? What? Oh, it's great. That the mechanic round here was telling me a story of he knew somebody who was in that film.
Yeah.
Where is it? It's in Somalia. I think it is, isn't it?
It's that, yeah.
Or one of them. He knew an extra who was just paid £5 to be in that film. Just in the background.
Yeah.
And then he's obviously moved over here and whatever. But he said everybody in that film or the background Africans just got paid nothing.
Really?
To be in it.
Fuck. Is that where? So
And that's a true story as well. The helicopter crashes, doesn't it?
Yeah, in Somalia it is.
Is it, yeah?
Mogadishu.
And they've got to like get the people out of the helicopter.
Yeah. 2002.
Wow. That's a good era of films here, as we've said.
Yeah, it is. Early 2000s for me for action films.
2002, We Were Soldiers. Have you seen that with Mel Gibson?
I haven't, no.
The Vietnam film.
Yeah, sorry,
Really
listeners. I'm going to be Googling the films, as Steve says.
Yeah.
Just because some of them I skip over in my mind. So what's it? We
Were Soldiers. I know Mel Gibson's a bit of a weirdo.
I realised when we were doing this topic that I don't like Mel Gibson films.
It's a bit weird, isn't he?
I don't like any of them.
They don't sit right, I don't feel.
Yeah.
They don't, like, there's something off with him.
Something about his face. Literally.
I wasn't thinking.
No, honestly, I can't watch. If I see like Mel Gibson's face in a trailer, I can't watch it.
You know it's game over there.
Yeah, and it's nothing to do with because he's an anti-Semite, is he? Is that what it is?
I don't think he's like straight up that he's that, but I think he's just
He doesn't like Jews.
I think he's just weird in what he says and what he thinks and stuff, and it comes across like that.
Yeah, no, his face is fucking. There's something wrong about his face, Steve.
Yeah, Cal showed me a picture, and it does look a bit weird.
Yeah, if you Google "We Were Soldiers," you're just gonna realize
that's a good film though, the Vietnam War. But
yeah, I've not watched any. The closest film I've watched about the Vietnam War is fucking Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
What's Oliver Stone's? Platoon.
Oh, we'll get to them.
Yeah.
Another one, the final one, from this era, I guess, 2006. Letters from Iwo Jima. IMDb of that high. That's probably, if nobody's seen that out of like army films, I'd say go and watch that.
Yeah.
It's so it's like it's the American-Japanese side of the World War II, but it's from the Japanese perspective. Like it's from like a guy who's fighting, who's sending letters back, to his family and stuff.
Is it all in Japanese?
I think so. Yeah, I can't remember much, but I do remember it being so fucking good when I watched that.
Emotional.
Yeah, powerful.
Yeah,
but that's a really good film. They're all I've got for.
What about like the so? Obviously, we've seen World War II from American side. Obviously, those films are massive.
Yeah.
Fury, Saving Private Ryan, Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
And then now you mentioned that one from the Japanese side. And then loads of like the fucking Iraq and Afghanistan, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
All those films are were pretty big. What about like Dunkirk and 1917 and stuff from the British side?
There's no British stuff.
There's no British stuff, is there? That's all it is. Do you know any others?
They're the only two I can think.
There's no British like Iraq films.
Can't think
that I know of. If listeners, if you can think of one of your favourite films as a British,
yeah, please drop it.
A film about British soldiers in Iraq or Afghanistan, then let us know. But yeah, I can't think of any. I do remember like BBC Three, like in like probably 2008 to 10.
Not even BBC 4.
Do you remember like they do documentaries following soldiers in?
What?
I definitely remember this.
Like following a soldier in the war.
Following soldiers in. It was Afghanistan after.
Yeah. Well, like a Louis Theroux style, like just like a weekend with the fucking soldier.
But it was like, I'm sure it was all done mainly by the soldiers.
Yeah, they were filming it themselves.
Yeah.
What? I bet that's fucking class to watch.
Yeah, I remember that's just popped into my head when I mentioned that. But yeah, we haven't got anything like that.
I know there's the Nazi general is how it's called. The General, I think it's called.
Is it?
That's really good, actually.
That's
based on a true story, I think.
Is it?
Oh, that's fucking good.
The General.
I think it's called The General. It's where he's I think I'm going off the true story here. I can't remember how there's a kid in the Nazi army and he's on the run. I think he's a deserter, and while he's on the run in the middle of nowhere, he comes across like a car that's been shot up.
Is this the one from the 1920s?
No, no, it's quite recent. Well, he comes across a car in the middle of nowhere, and it's got a Nazi SS officer uniform in the car.
Yeah.
And he's like, shit. So he puts it on and impersonates a Nazi SS officer and goes through like all the motions, like going from town to town. And he gets people following him and stuff, and like people believe him. And he ends up becoming, he takes charge of a concentration camp.
What? When was this?
I think it's a true story. And he turned the concentration camp into like, he goes crazy, I think, and
Oh, it's the captain.
the captain, that's it.
Yeah.
He actually took over this concentration camp and ran it himself and like went crazy and killed everybody there. And he was just a deserter from that, pretending to be a Nazi SS officer.
That's unbelievable.
That's a good film.
That might go on my list. There's going to be plenty of adding to lists.
They did it in black and white as well. I watched that. Actually, like
the one in black and white.
The day after, I watched it in colour, and it's really good in black and white.
Yeah. Well, see, I've not. The only black and white film I've ever seen is Schindler's List.
I don't think you need to watch any more black and white films. That's
it's pretty up there.
There you go. What, The Lighthouse?
Is that Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe?
That's great.
No, I haven't seen it. Might be on my list actually.
That's a really if you're just in the mood to just blow your head off.
People said when Robert Pattinson was announced as the new Batman, and everyone was thinking, fucking Edward Cullen from Twilight is Batman. And people were saying, like, go and watch The Lighthouse, because that's the Batman you're going to get.
It's a performance, both of them.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Good Times with Robert Pattinson?
No.
Where he's looking after his, like, disabled brother. Oh, it's another, like, weird, performance where you just wouldn't expect it. I think
there's a couple of films like that.
They rob somewhere, and I don't know. They get caught by the police or something, but because his brother's disabled, he runs, so he's obviously suspicious.
Yeah.
And goes on the run and does something, and he's like trying to like keep his son from getting. No, not his son. His brother from like getting caught by the police.
What?
Yeah, he's done quite a few. That's
cool.
Interesting. Well, let me.
There you.
What is it?
What's that time called? I don't know. Naughties.
Naughties.
Yeah.
I haven't got any from this decade. Or I mean, apart from The Captain.
Yeah. This decade. So.
Well, not this decade, but the teens.
Like recent one? No.
Can't think of anything.
No.
I can't even think of that much film.
I think they've stopped doing them really. Apart from like those like Dunkirk and.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah. Which is the one where it's filmed in all one go?
That 1917.
I like that. The way it's filmed like that.
I've not seen it. Is that the one with no speaking in as well? Or hardly any
I
speaking?
don't think there's a lot, no.
Yeah.
It's not that good, though.
Isn't it?
It's good the way... the only reason why it's good is because of how it's filmed.
I might give it a watch. I probably won't.
I think there's better stuff to be watched.
Yeah, I'm probably going to rewatch Hurt Locker.
Definitely. Well, the other ones, I was going to say, the classics like Platoon, Full Metal Jacket. I think they're probably my two favourite.
Yeah, that's all I was expecting. I wasn't expecting all this... or everything else.
Yeah.
I was expecting...
Platoon's just so good.
Yeah, I was expecting you to just come in.
Willem Dafoe. Just go, oh, that's fucking class.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen the whole thing.
No.
I think I've started to watch it, but that's just not my...
It's quite... It has, like, loads of moments where it's, like, quite long and...
Yeah.
Like, dropped out from the action.
Yeah, or I've probably watched the whole thing, but been on my phone for a lot of it.
Yeah.
Awfully. I'm sorry.
What about Full Metal Jacket?
That is a sin. I've never seen that.
Oh, I think you'd really like that.
Yeah?
That's great. First half, it's like them going to the training camp.
Yeah.
With Private Piles. You'll know it, where he's like dead fat and he's like getting bullied and don't ruin it. And then the second half is like...
Who is it in Full Metal Jacket?
Fucking hell.
I'm going to Google it anyway, mate.
Sean somebody. He's the only guy that comes to mind.
Sean Penn?
No. I can't remember.
From 87. Oh, it's not even that late. Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah, Kubrick.
You are a fan. I don't know any of these people.
Is there a Sean O'Malley? No, he's a fucking UFC fighter, isn't he?
Yeah, that's Sugar Sean.
Is there's Sean something, isn't there?
Not that I can see.
Oh, what the...
No, I don't think there is, Steve.
You know what's great in Full Metal Jacket is the ending scene where they...
Don't spoil it. I'm going to watch it.
Alright, okay. Well, I won't spoil it, actually. But they've got... The way it's filmed, it's filmed at, like... it's filmed at dusk.
Yeah.
Like, the whole of the ending scene. And it's, like, epic. But just because it's at dusk, I don't know... it just captures like the moments a bit different. You know, like the atmosphere it holds where the sun's low.
Yeah.
And it's
Is
like
that what war is?
the Vietnam War?
Vietnam War
Yeah.
again, yeah. You into that Vietnam War?
As in, like,
It seems like a bit of like
my
a
favourite wars.
yeah, yeah. Literally, is it one of your favorite wars?
I don't know.
It seems like
yeah,
very.
I think probably. Yeah, I don't know.
It sounds like this is gonna sound stupid, but it seems very mismatched.
What do you mean?
Like the USA
Against
and
these
Vietnam.
and like think of like the NBA.
Yeah,
Who they were fighting in North Vietnam. They were all just like rice farmers
yeah.
with like sandals on,
Just like a revolution,
and they fucking struggled. against
revolutionary
them.
group.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. How long did it go on for the Vietnam War? Off the top of your head?
Fucking like 15 years.
15 years.
The whole war.
Did it? Yeah. I'm gonna find out now.
I'd say early 60s to 73, 70.
I
I don't know when America came in.
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
What was the dates?
The Vietnam War may have defined. Oh wait.
So it's weird because like the French were involved at the start, and you know, like it's like crossovers.
Yeah, 54 to 75. Well, that's like fucking 19 years. Or 21 years.
I think America only came in like early 60s, mid 60s.
No, this is saying 55 to 75.
Yeah, I think it's there's loads of stuff happened.
Pretty grey.
Because even after America lost the war, it wasn't even the fucking war in the first place.
Yeah.
It wasn't over. Like they pulled out, and it like there was still all shit going on. It went on for like
Yeah.
because then you got all the Burma and all that Cambodian.
It said then
Cambodian
like
killing
the
fields.
like when I first said 10 years and it said the fighting continued for 15 years.
Yeah.
Like for 5 years later.
Yeah.
Heavy.
America claimed that as like one of those wars.
Yeah.
The fuck?
It just came into. Did they lose it yet?
Yeah.
Well, what would happen?
That's I think
I don't know
classed as like an American loss.
anything about it. Were they going into?
Well, it was what I told you last on the MK Ultra
Yeah.
with Jim Morrison's dad.
Oh yeah.
That he like start. Well, really, the first war it started with like the French. I think it was French owned.
Yeah.
And the North Vietnamese was like wanted to be communist.
So like a revolution.
Yeah, I think they tried to break away, and then France gave up.
As they do.
I think even like England was involved at some point.
Yeah.
And then America came in, obviously to stop the threat of communism,
Yeah.
and fought them for like however fucking years it was.
For almost 15 years.
Couldn't do anything. Just like they only managed to score like bits of the South Vietnam, and then couldn't do it and lost.
So they just got
pulled
off.
out, yeah.
Cool.
Couldn't fund it anymore.
Would you go to Vietnam?
I'd definitely go to Vietnam.
I'd go to Vietnam.
I'd have to go with somebody though.
I don't know whether you would Vietnam. I think you could get by.
Just on your own.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tourists, isn't there?
Is it Hanoi?
Yeah. Hanoi. Go there with an AK.
Yeah. You can shoot AKs in the street, can't you? Shoot cars and that.
What? Just
Pay to shoot cars. Sure you can.
And then cook it.
Yeah. Yeah. Kill your own fucking steak. So is that your
That's me war films.
war films?
Yeah.
What have you got next? Because I could go into like just on war films. I think I love any like police films, like a
Oh yeah, let's go on then.
yeah, like a good fucking cop movie.
Go on, name some. Roll some off.
Training Day.
Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Who's the other guy? Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking good. That.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, I've not watched that for a while, but that's
So he basically takes him on a training day, doesn't he?
yeah.
Denzel Washington takes Ethan
It's
Hawke.
like it's just like his
Ethan Hawke-
first day on the job.
Even though it's like by the book,
Yeah, because he's just come out of police school.
doesn't really know the ins and outs, and Denzel Washington's like,
Crooked cop.
yeah, but it's more like that.
Normal.
That is the norm, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
It's all fucked up.
Because he's got like his rats in
Yeah,
the street.
that's it.
Starsky and Hutch.
Wait, which one?
Well,
Oh no, well I was going. That's a program of the original.
yeah, I've gone.
That's one of the funniest films.
One of my favourites. It's fucking
It's
class,
so
isn't it?
funny.
Ben Stiller again.
The chemistry of both of them. Ben Stiller is
Yeah.
unbelievable.
He's up there with like funniest actors, isn't he? For like
For me, I think he's number one.
comedy great.
I think he's number one.
Yeah, because he genuinely, and I never thought about Ben Stiller as like a like a comedy actor, but he genuinely, like, in everything. What's a serious Ben Stiller film?
I don't know what's on. I can't think.
I don't know.
Meet the Fockers. That's probably like
not serious at all.
Compared to The Watch.
Yeah, compared to The Watch it is, but it's not. That is still a comedy.
Yeah.
What else? Like, even in Happy Gilmore, Ben Stiller. That's so fucking funny, though.
Dodgeball. Tropic Thunder.
Night at the Museum. Only the first one, like.
Have you seen Heartbreak Kid?
No. Along Came Polly.
That's with Jennifer Aniston.
Class film, that. Yeah.
Is that the one where he eats the spicy food?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he has to go back to her house. He's shitting himself. He's like sweating, isn't he?
Yeah.
For the whole night while he's at this spice. And then the toilet just clogs up.
Yeah. It's all flooding. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, he's fucking quality. I've got End of Watch I like. That's Jake Gyllenhaal, Michael Pena. I like Michael Pena a lot, actually.
End of What? Wait, is that... Oh, no. Are they... No, I can't... I have seen it, but I can't remember.
Cruising around the streets of LA is pretty rough and stuff, and that's got a sad ending. Bad Boys I like.
Bad Boys.
But I'm just a Bad Boys fan. Like the original two, and then Bad Boys, the newer one that came out was more nostalgia.
I haven't seen that. What's that? Is that... Yeah... It's just like a throwback.
Total nostalgia.
Yeah.
Like, not like there's.
It's not made to be. It's
not
a
good
film. It's just made purely.
Yeah, look at Will Smith and Martin Lawrence when they're old men, 50 years old. Hot Fuzz.
Oh yes. How we're talking.
What a fucking film. Oh, that's probably in my top 10 films. That Hot Fuzz.
It's so. The best thing as well is that Americans don't get it at all.
Yeah.
Even with Shaun of the Dead. I think that's why I like it even more.
Because it's just for us.
Yeah.
It's like, there you go,
just
guys.
Wouldn't understand it one bit.
Yeah.
And say it's just fucking shit.
Oh, it's fucking it's perfect. It's the perfect film.
Every character in it.
Yeah. It's got the perfect, like, I know, are we going to talk about, like, gory films, like, violent films?
Yeah.
That's got, like...
Yeah. It's where you get stabbed with the woman gets stabbed, doesn't she, with the...
Oh, the shears.
The shears.
Yeah.
And then he's...
Telling her own shears.
When he goes through his mouth, the spike of the roof.
Yeah. Or when the whole
roof lands
on Tim Messenger.
He's just like... Think how that happens. He's like stood around looking like...
Yeah, waiting. Oh, it's so good. It's good.
Great, that film.
Oh my God, it's so good. I can't get over how good that film is. That might be one I have to watch tonight. What else? I've put The Nice Guys on here. Have you seen that?
I love how it opens.
Well,
the car just crashes into the house.
So I fucking love that film, and not enough people have seen that film.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of people who talk about that.
No. Russell Crowe.
Yeah. Ryan Gosling always does.
Always good.
Have you seen Place Beyond the Pines?
No.
What's the one where he's in Thailand? Drug lord. His mum's like a drug lord. He avenges his brother's death. Only God Forgives.
I don't know whether I've seen that.
That's really good, that. Them two are really good. He's good in that, though. He's good in Nice Guys.
The Nice Guys, yeah.
I just love the way the car just... It's not... That's how it sets up, just that.
What year is that? Because that...
2014.
It will be something like that one.
That's me guess.
The Nice Guys. 2016.
2016.
Yeah, that's a quality film.
Yeah.
He's a private investigator?
Yeah, I think, and they're like looking for like some, it's like
looking for a little girl, aren't they?
In like the porno ring.
Yeah. Anything else? Let me just run through. There's a couple that could cross over into that, but I'll probably bring them up later.
I've got a few cop films.
I'll tell you what I've got. Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
The Robert Downey Jr. one.
They are. I'll give you them. They're
just the first one. I've realised this, and we'll get onto this when I talk about the worst ones. I am not interested in any sequels.
Oh, I'm not. Were you there when I had that conversation? I think I've had it with many people where it's like most sequels are shit, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, people know this.
It's like, what, if you're going to make a film, you better off just making it as a separate film.
Yeah. Than
doing the sequel of it.
Yeah. There's definitely exactly. Yeah. Just don't bother. Like, especially with those ones. There's certain ones where I watch like Bad Boys. I like both of them.
Yeah.
But I mean, these ones in that area of like 2000s, don't make any others.
Yeah, just leave them.
Leave Sherlock Holmes, because that's like. And I was thinking, like, it's
dark. That was that first one, like a dark atmosphere to it.
Yeah, no one ever thinks about that Sherlock Holmes film. It's just Robert Downey Jr., Jude Law, Mark Strong. No one ever looks at it and goes, "That is a great film." But I was looking at it in terms of, we're looking at action movies. The action in that film.
What about the fight scene where he's in that like bare knuckle fight pit?
Yeah,
that's such a good
scene.
And
he's planning all his planning all his moves before he does it. And I think about the scene where they're running through the woods and it's in slow motion and you're watching the bullets.
Flying
through. Yeah, that's fucking quality as well. Going back to war films, have you seen Defiance?
Oh fuck!
The Jews who are hiding in the woods.
Yeah, with Daniel Craig. That's a true story. That. Yeah. That's
another class one as well.
What a film!
Yeah, but I'm just gonna drop that little nugget in there as well.
That's a good one. That.
I think that is
your cop films.
Yeah, there's like.
What about Die Hard?
Oh fuck! Yeah.
I think that's the best cop film for me.
How many?
The first two.
Yeah.
The third one was a bit shit, and then the one after that, like the others after that,
yeah,
I don't even.
The ones they've done.
I don't even know.
In the 2000s, in the bin.
Yeah, throw them away. But the first two.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Even the second one, it's like, it's good, but
I know.
The first one's like.
Are the three the
outrageous.
originals?
Yeah, I think the third one's where it starts getting a bit.
Yeah.
Should they really have made that?
Yeah, but I've definitely seen the
third one's with Samuel Jackson.
Isn't he in the first one as well?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, I think Die Hard 3 might be my favourite one. Where he has to wear the billboard in the black neighbourhood.
Yeah, I think it is.
Is that the third one?
I think it is.
I always thought that was the first one.
The first one's in the Nakatomi Plaza Tower.
Oh,
where he goes to meet his wife on the she's having like a business party.
Yeah.
Is it Christmas Eve or something? And he goes to meet her.
I think Die
Hard. In the upstairs room.
I think Die Hard 3 is my favourite Die Hard. I'm so sorry.
Wait, have you seen the first one?
Yeah. Oh my god. Let me just double check.
I'll let that one slide.
Oh fuck, it is as well.
No.
Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Because
that's the one where they're on the boat at the end, aren't they?
I can't really remember much from the third.
Yeah, because you would have,
What about the second one? Where they're in the airport?
I don't know whether I've seen the second one.
That's like a shoot 'em up style.
Yeah.
What about the first one's class though?
I know it is class.
He's got his vest up.
Yeah.
I think it's the whole thing where it's just like in the tower.
Yeah.
And he's not really supposed to be there.
Villains
and he's got
no
shoes on for the whole film. He's took them off in his room.
Oh fuck.
And then they raid the fucking tower.
The quality Die Hards, aren't they?
So
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, he played that good.
Probably the king.
Lethal Weapon. Another Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
They're a prime example of why did they make all the others.
Yeah. How many? There's loads of them, isn't there?
Okay, yeah. Think of that. Think you've got Mel Gibson and Danny Glover.
Oh my god.
Absolute dreadful actors.
No, I hate Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
It's probably the film that made me hate Mel Gibson.
And Danny Glover.
Well, Danny Glover I don't really care about. I've seen him in like 3 films.
He's so bad.
I've seen him in Lethal Weapon. I've seen him in Predator 2. Is he 2? And then I've seen him in some film I watched, some stupid like.
I bet he was just absolutely abysmal in all of them. He's a plank of wood.
He's not an actor.
He doesn't come across as like a human, the way he moves or anything. Have you seen like his facial expressions and everything?
Like he's not real.
Yeah, it's like he's a robot.
He's a wax figure.
Yeah, he's a wax figure. What about Beverly Hills Cop?
Martin Lawrence.
Oh, Eddie Murphy.
Oh wait, what's Martin Lawrence? Blue Streak.
Blue Streak.
Beverly Hills Cop is good.
That's great with the theme tune.
Yeah.
That Beverly Hills Cop's that's really bad. That's like
just the first one though.
Oh, they made a few, didn't they? The first one's class.
I think Beverly. I was looking.
Axel Foley.
Yeah.
That's really like, the film's like rated like 18 or 15 or whatever, and then some are like 15, but it's still like action gore.
Yeah.
But Beverly Hills Cop is like a pure 18.
I don't remember
18.
it being that.
Yeah, that's
violent.
Yeah, I remember when I watched it, and I was like, I don't remember it being like that.
Yeah, I'll have to rewatch it. The quality.
What other cop ones have we got? Oh, Cobra.
Cobra.
Sylvester Stallone.
No,
Oh, in the 80s.
probably won't. I probably wouldn't mind never watching a Stallone film ever again as well.
Yo, no, this Cobra is like, you could call every scene what's
Yeah.
about to happen. The other best thing as well, he's driving. You should actually Google his car that he's driving. If you're listening, Google his car. It's literally a coffin on wheels. He's driving this like black, like 50s car, and it's it's like the worst car ever.
Oh my god.
It's a coffin on wheels. There's like a scene where these like Mexicans are like parked up on the side of the road.
Oh, that one.
That's it, yeah. It's a coffin.
Giant car.
There's like a scene where he crashes into these Mexicans who are like parked up and like just pushes them out of the way so he can park on the side of the road. And that's like the level of his character. You know, like just does what he wants, like doesn't give a shit.
He's
like a cop.
a cop.
Doesn't play by the book style.
Typical.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most predictable film ever.
But it's like entertaining.
Is it?
It's so entertaining to watch.
Sounds like a Seagal film.
Well, fucking all his films are cop films, really, aren't they?
What is it? Is he like? Does he think he thinks he's a policeman? Doesn't he?
Well, have you ever seen have you ever seen the program he did in the early 2000s where he was a cop and the cameras followed him?
Is this? But he's not actually a cop, is he?
Yeah, he's an actual cop. He joins the police force and he's actually arresting people and on actual crime cases.
Yeah.
And the cameras are following him.
No, I know he's like. He thinks he's an actual. I know he.
Yeah, he's
But I don't think he's actually.
like an official.
Yeah, I don't think it's official.
Well, you know what the funniest thing is in that program? He's like, so you think Seagal is an absolute joke, terrible actor. His films are terrible, and then
He's an uneasy person to look at as well.
Definitely,
They all are.
I told you the premise of that program. Yeah, it sounds ridiculous, but it's in America, and the funniest thing though is in that program when he's like arresting people. So usually onto like deprived like neighborhoods, like you know, like poor kids and all that.
Yeah,
and it's like real life, and the police are there doing real. But he is like the best cop out of them all. The way he talks to like these people, he's like dead down to earth and just listens to him. Like the other cops just fucking steaming, tasering and holding, like hankering kids and like shooting and everything. And he's like, his whole style's like how it should be.
Yeah,
you know, like everybody has like the problem with American cops, where Seagal's like approaching it properly.
Yeah,
and talking to him and like calming the situation down
the way it should be,
and it's all real. That's so bizarre watching it.
Oh, I'm not for it.
No,
I'm not falling for that.
His films are terrible.
Do you know where else? Kindergarten Cop.
Oh yeah.
Quality.
Think of it. Like, imagine if you've seen that in real life.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Like he's in your nursery, and you've got Schwarzenegger like that. Bursting out of his like fucking suit.
He's the teacher, isn't he?
Yeah. And like, is it the kid or something? He's got to look after the kid.
Yeah, because he likes his mum or.
Is the link to something?
Something like
linked
that.
To a crime.
I can't remember, but I know. I remember seeing it. Quality film. Kindergarten Cop. It reminds me of like I don't know. We'll get onto it when I throw in a couple of miscellaneous.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Go on. Any more cop films, Steve?
There's probably like hundreds.
Yeah, there's definitely some that we've missed.
They're just the ones I can think of.
What about secret agent films?
Like James Bond.
James Bond.
I don't even want to talk about James Bond.
Daniel Craig, James Bond.
So apart from him, his ones.
Yeah.
Casino Royale is amazing.
Burn all the others. Burn them all.
So fucking bad.
Every single one of them. Burn them. I will watch.
I was texting you.
We were, yeah.
Just remembered, yeah.
Yeah, we can't. You can't stomach a Pierce Brosnan James Bond.
Oh, they're fucking dreadful. If you watch it, like actually, people should watch it for this, like an experiment. Watch a James Bond and try and pin together the flow of what happens. It's all like random. Nothing links together. The scenes don't link together.
Characters just appearing out of nowhere,
and they just get to like a random bit.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you get to that point? Where have you like got that from or whatever?
It's like they're like indie films as well. The early ones. Do you know like the stupid like look at all these mistakes in James Bond films, like tires screeching on the sand and stuff like that.
Isn't the one where a car goes in sideways into an alleyway?
Yeah,
and it comes out on its other side.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like the production value of those James Bond films, but the Daniel Craig ones,
they're really good.
And I know you're not. I know you're a massive fan of Casino Royale.
I love that.
And you
what was his first one?
Quantum of Solace.
That was all right. Yeah, I like that.
Casino Royale.
I really like that.
And then was it?
There was one where he was in the desert or something. I didn't really. It might
one
just be
reason.
them two, actually. Just them first two that I like.
No, I like them all from like because you got Skyfall.
Oh, is that the one I was thinking of? Don't think I was that much of a fan. Actually, no. It was because I went to watch Skyfall in the cinema, and it was just too much. I wanted to like.
Casino Royale's first.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
No, I didn't know that either.
What
I
a
thought
first
Casino
film.
Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall,
Skyfall.
Spectre,
Oh, I haven't seen Spectre.
No
actually.
Time to Die,
I
which
haven't
is the
seen
new
that
one.
yet.
Very good.
Is it?
Is
it?
I'm a big fan though.
Is it better than like Spectre and
Well, it's
Skyfall?
the crescendo.
Like the. Oh, I know what happens. Yeah,
You do
told
know
me
what
that,
happens.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you what happens. You told me what happens after I'd seen it.
How could I tell you what happens if I hadn't seen it?
I don't know how someone had told you what happens. I think no, Sai spoiled it. Remember?
Yep, Simon, you did. I remember that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me.
But I'd already seen it, and
Yeah.
I was trying to not.
Not ruin it for me.
Yeah, and Sai or Chris, one of them, ruined it.
One of the goons.
Yeah, but yeah,
Is it as good as Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace?
I think Casino Royale is really good. Is that the one where he gets the defib in his car?
Yeah.
Oh,
The whole premise of that, where it's just he's in the casino
yeah,
playing fucking whatever he's playing.
unbelievable. I don't know whether it's just very that like you have to have watched them all though before you watch that.
See, I haven't seen I've definitely seen Skyfall. I didn't like, but I haven't seen Spectre.
Do you know what it is? It's almost like Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace go together, and then Skyfall, Spectre, and No Time to Die go together.
Oh, I see.
Is that the 6? Yeah, or 5?
I might have to watch Spectre then.
Yeah.
Damn.
Spectre's good as well.
Yeah.
Introduces you to some good villains. Is Spectre's which one's the one where it starts in Mexico? That might be Spectre.
I don't know.
The Day of the Dead Festival.
Oh yeah.
That might be that one, I think. And Skyfall's the one where he gets shot off the train,
Yeah.
and then he goes back to his old house in the moors.
See, Skyfall's about him, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace is like just typical like spy story, isn't it? You know, like you got a mission.
That's what I mean. Skyfall, Spectre, and No Time to Die have made Daniel Craig James Bond
It's about him
because the stuff that carries over.
I think that's why I didn't like Skyfall as well as seeing it in the cinema.
Yeah.
Where it was too long. I just wanted to get up and walk around or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think I didn't like it where it was about him, the storyline. I wanted a mission, an espionage mission.
Yeah.
I don't
Like Mission Impossible.
Now that first one,
The first 3.
Ethan Hunt.
Again.
I think they're a bit similar to James Bond, where like how the fuck does it all flow together?
Yeah.
Where did he get to these points in the film?
He just can't beat Tom Cruise though, Steve.
He's just such a good
But
actor.
fuck all the other ones.
Like the later ones.
Yeah, the first 3. That's all I want.
What's the first one? Where he's
That's John Voight.
John Voight. What's the mission in that?
They
They have to rob something, don't they?
I can't remember. You probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out.
What's the one where he opens climbing on the mountain? Is that the second one? Like the very first scene, he's like fucking a million miles up like a mountain.
God, there's fucking 7 of them, Steve.
Oh shit!
The first one, he struggles to prove his innocence and catch the real culprit.
Yeah, because
but he's falsely accused.
Yeah, they're all getting killed off, aren't they?
Yeah, and then the second one, he's dispatched to Sydney to stop a terrorist organisation from laying their hands on a genetically engineered virus.
Oh no, that's perfect.
That's perfect spy movie.
Yeah, 100%.
And then the third one, he's called out of retirement to rescue one of his students and confront Owen Davian, a ruthless arms dealer who's kidnapped Julia Mead, Ethan's wife.
Oh, there we go.
So that one's a bit... They're pretty spaced out, actually. I didn't realise. 99, 2000, 2006.
Yeah.
And then 2011, Ghost Protocol, which it fits with the time thing, but that's when...
We should have just left it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
3's the sweet spot.
Do you reckon? I think just 1.
Yeah. I mean, 3's the max.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I get you, yeah. No more than 3. You're absolutely fucking killing it.
Yeah.
You're like, you've killed the body, and you're standing on the body's head.
Yeah.
After 3, you're just like fucking stomping the head.
Yeah, you just stomping it, kicking the shit out of it, and you're not gonna do it. You're just gonna walk away from the body as well.
You
leave
probably
it.
have sore legs.
Yeah,
from doing it.
it's in a crowded area. Everyone's kind of crowded round looking at it
Yeah.
because you've drawn that much attention to it. That's what these big films are like. And then you're just going to walk out of the crowd and just leave it there for everyone to look at for years and years.
Forever.
Yeah. Well,
What about the big names of action films? Not the ones I said before, but like you got Schwarzenegger, Stallone.
Yeah, like the cast of The Expendables.
Yeah, literally that.
Yeah.
Jason Statham.
Jet Li.
They're all just like that's their career.
Yeah.
He's just doing those films, isn't it?
They don't do anything else.
One
do
after another. Especially like Statham, Jet Li. Jet Li's got some really good early films.
Yeah.
Like like Once Upon a Time in China and all that.
Are they like the ones that like Jason Statham doesn't do any other films, does he?
No, I can't stand him now.
No. I can't watch a Jason Statham.
No
film.
way. But Crank's alright.
Crank.
Have you seen that? Where
No.
He's got. See, Crank's only alright because of the premise of the film allows it to be watchable.
What is it about?
He gets like.
Because I've seen a lot of Jason. They're all the same film.
Yeah. Well, this Crank's good because he can't. I think he can't lower his heart rate.
So it's speed.
Something.
It's speed.
So something happens to him.
It's speed.
And he can't lower his heart rate. So he's got it. So it's just fast paced.
Yeah.
It's got to be like constant, and he's like trying to, or maybe the second one.
Crank 2.
Oh, I don't know. I remember it being really fast paced.
Yeah.
Because of that story, like something similar to that. But all the others, fuck that.
It's just like Speed.
Speed. I hate Speed.
I hate. Do you know what? Keanu Reeves.
He's dreadful. He's
so bad
Why?
at acting.
Obviously, people say he's a nice guy.
Yeah, and John Wick 1 is good. I like John Wick 1. Because it's kind of like the novelty of like this all action.
Yeah.
Like for the whole film, it's complete action.
Non-stop.
All because, what did they do? Kill his dog?
Yeah.
And rob his car or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a piss take, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a piss take.
It literally is.
Yeah.
But then they all start to take themselves a bit too seriously. And then Keanu Reeves, like, shit acting became like, is he trying to be serious here?
What's going on here?
Yeah. So that's why, and I'll get on to Keanu Reeves. A certain Keanu Reeves film.
Let's do Keanu Reeves, actually.
Wait, I've got a couple more.
Go on then, go
Kingsman.
on.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Don't pull that face.
The Freebird fight scene was really good.
Yeah.
But I thought that was just like...
That's the what... Oh, and
I didn't like the aesthetic.
I only like the first one as well. You know what? Wearing suits. I like that aesthetic.
Yeah, you do know.
Of like this. Oh, that's like the gentleman.
No, that doesn't get me.
No.
I'd rather the farmer.
Oh.
Your face.
No, I'm not having that.
No. I think the fighting in that, like that, the church scene in that.
Yeah.
Is like outrageously.
Well, I think that's
bizarrely good.
When we started talking action, that scene, like the music, and like the panning of the camera.
Yeah. The way it's filmed.
Yeah, that's action for me.
That redeems the film for me, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not writing
the film's
off
good
because of that.
As well. The rest of them are shit, but any others I've got that I want to throw in dead quick? Well, let's talk about some actors because I can worm these in. So we've got Keanu Reeves, John Wick, pretty much it. I recently watched Point Break. I hated it so much.
Go on, why?
It's his acting, Steve, is so bad. You know, you always said to me about like a bad actor is an actor's based on the delivery of his line.
How they speak.
I cannot sit there and watch him speak like
it's
that.
It's like he's got some like weird speech impediment with a weird accent.
Yeah,
isn't it?
He doesn't speak like that in real life. He's putting it on.
Yeah. Well, how would you put that on
for a film? I hated it so much. And I know Point Break's kind of got
like a culty film, isn't it?
It's oh my god, it was so bad, and it's literally the only like genuine like serious film on my the worst list.
So that's no bueno, Keanu Reeves. What about The Matrix?
I don't even care. I'm not big into The Matrix.
I used to be really big into that, but now I've rewatched them. It's like
they're too complicated for me. I don't care about them.
I think they're supposed to be though. I think they're supposed to be like.
Yeah, that's why I can't really get the. Is it Christopher Nolan?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
I'm not big into his films.
I like Inception, but
Yeah, it's too much for me.
You know what I feel with Christopher Nolan? I feel like they're very try hard.
Yeah.
Like, do you think he'd ever take the piss out of his films, or he'd
that's
ever
what
like?
It's like he's trying to make them hard to follow.
Yeah, I feel like they're so serious. Like, yeah, he's trying. He'd never like do like a piss take of himself.
No, he would never.
It's all about like try and do this serious. Let's do it.
Yeah, all very serious actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Christopher Nolan.
What
I didn't put him on my list.
Have
of
you seen
directors.
Johnny Mnemonic?
No.
With Keanu Reeves. What? There's so many bad Keanu Reeves.
They're all bad. It's because he can't act. He genuinely can't, because he's not good in any film.
You know, I've heard a film actually that you need to watch the trailer of. Don't even watch the film. It's just come to me then. If you're listening, go and watch the trailer. It's a Keanu Reeves film from like the early 2000s where he coaches a baseball team.
Oh my God, Steve, I've seen it.
Have you seen it?
I know I've seen it.
They're all like, I think they're like black kids.
Yeah.
Like from like and he has to like go in like a part of like a community thing or something.
Yeah.
It's
Fucking hardball.
Is that it?
Yeah. I've fucking seen it. Oh my God, I hate him so much.
Even the I watched the trailer like at least 5 times in a row, just on the floor, rolling around laughing.
Yeah. Oh, he's bad, isn't he?
It's so bad.
What else has he got? So he's done fucking about...
Go on, you have a look at his films.
He's done 4 John Wicks. Constantine.
Oh, that's dreadful.
Bad.
Have you seen The Man of Tai Chi?
No.
Dreadful.
Speed.
Dreadful.
Knock Knock. That's the one that takes the piss. That.
I like that.
No, it takes the piss.
That's Eli Roth.
Do you know what, actually?
Eli Roth films are good.
Well, that's like John Wick 1. It's,
yeah.
It's almost like a comedy, innit?
Yeah.
Point Break, shit. All the Matrix ones, I'm just not that into them. Bill and Ted's excellent.
God,
Adventure.
That's dreadful. That is dreadful.
47 Ronin.
Oh, that's painful.
They're all so bad. He's in Toy Story 4.
What? As himself.
No, he literally plays like, do you know those like like a stuntman on a bike?
Yeah,
That
Keanu Reeves.
Literally like that. He's in like loads of rom-coms here, but no, he's bad, isn't he?
Horrible. Let's move on, actually. Let's move on from him.
Yeah, get away.
Let's not dwell on him.
Obviously Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Tom Cruise. Loads.
Action god, isn't he?
See his films, I'm not like... I wouldn't go to his films.
No.
But like you said, his acting, it's just...
Yeah.
Incredible.
These are like, there's 2...
It's ice cold acting.
Yeah, there's 2 that I'll seek out and watch their films.
Top Gun.
And no, I realised I rewatched Top Gun the other day, and me and the lads were talking about it. Nothing happens in it.
Yeah, well, I said that, didn't I?
Yeah.
I
was telling you about it, wasn't I? What goes on?
Wait, the new one?
No, I haven't seen the new one.
Oh, right, yeah.
Nothing happens in the old.
Yeah.
It's an action film, but nothing happens in it. What else? No, I mean, there's 2 actors who I'll seek out to watch their films.
Oh, right. I thought you meant two Tom Cruise films.
No, I watch any Tom Cruise film.
Any Tom Cruise film.
Apart from the late Mission Impossibles.
Yeah.
Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington.
Equalizer.
I like that, actually.
Man on Fire.
Oh, which one's that? Is he the, like...
Where he's
CIA operative?
No, he's retired, and they bring him in as like the personal bodyguard for this little girl.
Yeah, vaguely, yeah.
And they're trying to kidnap this little girl.
I feel like I do, yeah.
Denzel is just...
Magnificent Seven. That was a poor film from him.
Yeah.
Eli? The Book of Eli?
The Book of Eli. I remember watching that on a plane. Yeah.
What was he flying? Flight?
Yeah.
2 Guns?
That with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. That was kind of in my Mark Wahlberg.
These are all action. Pelham 1, 2, 3. Taking up the new one.
Yeah. Inside Man.
Which one's that one?
That's Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe. A detective desperately attempts to negotiate with the mastermind of a bank robbery that turns into a hostage situation.
Mm-hmm. Manchurian Candidate?
Yeah.
Throwback to MK Ultra.
There's loads.
Fallen.
Fallen?
I think that's probably his best one,
I
actually.
don't think I've seen that.
I think.
His best film?
Yeah, I'd probably say that, actually, yeah.
Fallen. What's it about? I've never seen it. I don't think.
Where it's like a serial killer, and they've got to find him. He like watches the death of it. Oh, he's like a detective, and there's like they kill the serial killer,
Yeah.
but then the killings come back. It's like a mystery. Like they're all like, "What the fuck's going on here?"
That sounds cool.
Like, is it a copycat killer or what? You know, like
That's going on the list. That because I'm such a big fan of Den.
I think it's early as well.
98, I think it said then.
Oh, it's not that early. Actually.
That's like
I thought it was like 88.
John Goodman. It's got Fred Flintstone in it. Yeah, Equalizer's my one though for my list.
That's really good. That.
And I'll watch all of them. I don't care.
So they're your two go-to for action films.
Actors wise, yeah.
Actors, yeah.
Like I'll watch any of their films.
Yeah.
And I like Harrison Ford when he's in like 80s.
Harrison Ford's good.
Like what were me and my dad talking about? Air Force One.
Yeah.
With Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman's good, isn't he?
Yeah, always plays a good villain.
Yeah, definitely.
Great Russian accent. Do you know, for one of the films he did, he had to take English dialect lessons. So he's English, Gary Oldman. He had to take English dialect lessons because his English accent, he'd lost his English accent from living in America.
What?
Mental line, eh?
What the fuck? Harrison Ford's good. Have you seen the one where it's the Amish?
No.
Where he's the fuck's that called? That's early 80s. He's like they go on the run. There's like killers after him because I think it's a girl and a child from an Amish community witness a murder. A witness? That's what it's called. Fuck me.
No, I haven't seen that. I was talking to you the other week, wasn't I? I was trying to watch the Jack Ryan films, like The Hunt for Red October or whatever.
That's alright, isn't it? With Sean Connery.
And is that Harrison Ford in that one, or is that one Patrick? Not fucking.
I can remember Sean Connery.
Alec Baldwin.
Is it? Yeah.
One of the Jack Ryan films is Alec Baldwin, and I couldn't watch it. I think Patriot Games.
Patriot Games, yeah.
That's Harrison Ford.
That's like, what is it, assassination or something?
Yeah.
On the president or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Anyone else from your side, Steve? Before I go into drop a big name.
Oh, okay. Oh, God. Well, I'll drop some silly names.
Yeah.
Dolph Lundgren.
Oh.
Do you not like any of his films?
No.
None?
No, I'm passing up on all these shit ones.
The Punisher. Have you ever seen the original Punisher?
No.
That's really good. Showdown in Little Tokyo.
No.
He's like
can I name the films that I thought you were going to say?
Go on then.
So, and if these are on your list, I will laugh. I've literally written in my notes, Steve's going to say The Last of the Mohicans.
It's not in my list, but that's a good shout.
And Big Trouble Little China.
Oh, 100%.
Which I feel like you say all. Have you probably already said it?
Yeah, 100%. John Carpenter, Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell. That's fucking so good. People laugh at that film.
Do they?
Have you ever seen it?
No.
You should honestly watch it. It's such an entertaining watch. It's class because it's like it's got like the magical mystical element of it.
Yeah.
It's not like in your face. Well, it is in your face, but it's got like it just holds like a bit of atmosphere that's like mystical. Oh, it's fucking good. It's John Carpenter.
I don't care.
Anything by John Carpenter apart from Halloween. You know, Halloween's like the slasher, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's no blood in it.
That's all.
You don't even see like the knife go in anybody.
That's not what you're looking for, is it?
No. You think of slashers. You want to see fucking blood. Like Friday the 13th is just outrageous.
Yeah.
About blood and everything. You want stuff like that. I think it's because it was like the people told them not to have blood in, but
really,
yeah, because it was like the first slasher, wasn't it? And it was like,
oh, so it was kind of like, oh, it's not going to go well.
Yeah, just don't put the blood in.
Yeah, people aren't going to want to see that much killing.
It is a bit shit though. Halloween.
Is it? I've not seen that.
Well, you think of what's silly is, so he goes into like a mental asylum. Mike Myers grows up in a mental asylum from like when he does his first killings as like a young, like 12 or 13 or whatever. Yeah, and he comes out when he's like, it doesn't even specify, but he's an adult. So he's not grown up in society.
Yeah.
and he comes out and he starts stalking whatever her name is.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah. He's driving a car, for one. There's loads of scenes where he's driving a car. Like, what the fuck? How does he even know what a car is? And the other thing is, he's stalking her, like, on her, like, school. Like, you know, like, how does he know her school timetable? Because he's always stalking her when she's, like, coming and going. You know, like you know the timetable rather than just stood there waiting. It's ridiculous. And then there's, like, bits where he's, like, hiding behind a tree. Because he's like fucking 7 foot wearing, like, what is he? He wears, like, overalls outside of school, and, like, nobody thinks to say anything with a big mask on. Half his body's hanging out of the tree.
Because he's giant.
It's such a silly film, man.
Oh, it sounds perfect. Anyone who else? You've got all your classics.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris
is so underrated.
Mm.
I'm not joking. You need to watch. He's done.
I've never seen any of his old stuff. I've seen him he's in one of the Expendables.
Yeah, as like a legend
cameo.
A cameo.
Yeah.
I'm honestly so. It was the meme killed him.
Yeah.
You know, like the meme of Chuck Norris. He's not like Van Damme or Seagal. His films are proper films. Like, you can watch them and they're proper. They're obviously over top action. Like, he's
like a Bruce Lee film.
Like, well, he was in the second one,
The
Way of the Dragon. Actually, that was a bit dodgy. The first Enter the Dragon was fucking class.
And see, I've seen Enter the Dragon. I remember my mum has it on video. I remember watching it.
That's one of my favourite films, actually.
Yeah.
I get goosebumps every time I've got goosebumps now thinking about that.
Really?
I think that as well is like the way it is on an island.
Yeah.
Undercover, this like fight ring.
It is pretty cool. It did change. It was like a new type of film for me. I remember watching it and feeling like, oh, what is this? What's going on here?
What's happening there?
Yeah. Cool though.
But Chuck Norris, the Missing in Action and Delta Force. There's a Missing in Action and then Missing in Action 2.
Chuck Norris feels like to me like the kind of guy who directs his own films.
I think he does, yeah.
Does he?
I think so. Or I think it was his brother who directed him.
Oh yeah.
You need to like.
I'm not going to watch them.
People listening, watching,
yeah,
and you'll know what I mean. Especially the Delta Force. It's the first, the first Delta Force. Oh no, I think it was the second one. It's a plane jacking. And the first half of it is like the plane jacking with these terrorists, and then the second half is like chasing the terrorists and like killing them and stuff. But it's outrageously good. It's not like just fucking slapstick shooting. Like the acting, the way it creates all the atmosphere and everything. It's honestly, I can't emphasize it more. Chuck
you
Norris
are so excited about it.
So underrated. But yeah, I don't know. He just gets laughed at.
Yeah. Because it is probably bad.
I think as well he did Texas Walker Ranger. You know that program that was on like throughout the 80s and 90s?
Yeah.
That is dreadful.
Reckon that ruined it for him.
That's just horrific.
Yeah.
He's doing like karate kicks and he's like a fucking cowboy.
Oh, Chuck Norris, eh? He is a meme, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's his issue.
I think that killed him.
Is he dead?
No, I don't think so.
He'd never die.
No.
It's Chuck Norris.
Yeah, he can't die. He's dead. And I'm not even going to start on Van Damme. I'm not even going to mention his films.
I think we should...
I've watched them all. I've binge-watched all his films, like 3 or 4 times.
We should be... you need to treat us with a podcasterly Van Damme rant. It's so funny that I can't remember which podcast it's in, but in one of the podcasts, you like stop. You're like rambling and you go, I can't take it anymore. How people don't give him enough fucking hate.
It's so bad. It's unbelievably horrific acting.
Yeah, I never watched one of his films. Was he was a sex icon, wasn't he?
Yeah.
People loved Jean-Claude.
Actually,
Van Damme.
he was quite lean. He wasn't like Schwarzenegger, massive, like a fucking...
Yeah,
like a
he wasn't like an Arnie, was he?
No, he was lean. Like a bit like Rambo, Stallone.
Bit Stallone, physique.
They were lean, weren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking dreadful, Van Damme.
Yeah.
Oh, painful.
Not an actor.
I haven't even wrote down his films. I don't want to talk about his films.
No,
I don't want to talk about him. So bad.
Stallone films, you want to talk about any of them?
Oh, Rambo. That's Rambo. Rambo's one of my favourite. All of the Rambos, actually.
His action. What about that new one?
The new Rambo?
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
No.
That's pretty bad, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it still Stallone? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a 80-year-old man?
Yeah. and he's going around hitting people with like hammers.
Oh no!
It's the Mexican cartel as well.
Is it? Yeah.
Basically, it's taken. Have you seen like the storyline of it?
Well,
His daughter gets taken. Oh, is that
Liam Neeson is my big hitter.
Oh God!
Mate, I love that Taken film.
The first Taken, I rate that so high.
Yeah, the other ones kind of take the piss out of themselves, with it being like, so his daughter was taken, now his wife's been, and now his daughter's got to rescue him from being taken, and now they've all been taken.
yeah, they were.
But
that first Taken, immense.
Oh, so good.
Real,
remember when that dropped?
Real gritty. Yeah.
The hype around that film.
That was like when you're watching, you're like, shit, this is a good film.
Yeah, this is changing.
Very gruesome.
This probably came out at like the time when it was changing for us as well, as like teenagers.
We want to watch something violent.
Go to the cinema and watch Taken.
That was a fucking class.
I think I did watch it in the cinema as well. I've also got The Grey. You ever watched that?
Fuck yeah, with the wolves.
Oh my god.
What happens at the end of that?
We don't know.
That's such.
He just
the way
straps the fucking glass bottles to his knuckles and goes at the fucking alpha. Oh my god. That film.
So the premise of that is like they're on a plane, aren't they, flying over is it Russia or something?
Yeah.
Or is it Alaska?
I will find
I think it's
out.
Russia, isn't it? Siberia.
Siberia. I feel like it's Siberia.
And they crash land, and they're kind of surviving, aren't they? Do they start hiking? Like the survivors.
Yeah, they're trying to get back. There's 8 survivors.
But while they're hiking,
they're being hunted by these fucking and they're not normal wolves.
The werewolves.
Yeah, serious giant wolves. Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
That's a top film. I like that.
Yeah.
But
you've forgotten about that one as well, didn't you?
They're the only two though, Cal.
Yeah. I couldn't name another.
Any other Neeson film?
Yeah, Star Wars. I watched the last episode of Kenobi. He makes a little cameo in that as well.
Oh, I've seen the fight scene in that, the Vader fight scene.
Yeah.
Looked pretty good, that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Finished pretty well.
Liam Neeson's in that.
He makes a cameo right at the end of the last one.
Doing his...
The last episode.
Doing his talk on the phone.
No.
They're not good, all his other ones.
What?
Have you seen the picture of where he's pissing himself in the street?
Pissing himself? No.
You never seen that? I think he's done it a few times as well.
Pissed himself in the street? Oh, he's an old man.
I think this is like... Not now.
Oh.
This is like...
What is another Liam Neeson... What's the one with Julianne Moore on the plane?
Where the kid gets taken. The kid disappears.
Someone goes missing on a plane.
That's fucking good, that. She goes to sleep, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what film's that?
I'll find out for you.
That's it. That's another one. But see, I keep mentioning this about the premise of films, but it is like some films just have the premise set up perfect.
They do, yeah. Some films are destined to work.
Is it Julianne Moore? Oh, it's Jodie Foster, isn't it?
No, this one's Julianne Moore, I'm sure. The ginger one.
Where she's
Non-stop.
Is that it?
This is the one I'm thinking of.
Wait, when was that made?
A US 2014.
Oh no.
Are you thinking of a different one? A US air marshal receives threatening messages demanding that his airline so the whole this is the whole flight's being held hostage and he's the air marshal.
Yeah, you're thinking of Jodie Foster one, where she goes on. So it basically starts. She boards the plane with a child, doesn't she?
Yeah, with Liam Neeson.
I don't know Liam Neeson.
It can't be Liam Neeson.
And she falls asleep, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And when she wakes up, the daughter's not there.
I tell you what,
Jodie. She tells the air hostesses, doesn't she? And the air hostesses saying, "You didn't come on with a child."
I don't know this film.
That's the one. That's the one you're thinking of.
No, it isn't.
And they're all like saying, like some of them believe it and start looking and they can't find a child, and then some of them say like, "You didn't have a child." And it turns out like
Flight Plan.
Flight Plan, is that it?
2005.
I think so.
That's a really bad film, that's Steve.
No, that's
Sean Bean. He's the captain.
Sean Bean.
He's the pilot.
Sean Bean.
That's a bad film.
No, from what I can remember, I don't know. Now you're making me question
Premise.
The premise, yeah. Maybe that's what I'm going off.
Yeah.
Sean Bean, yeah. He's,
I don't know about Jodie Foster films.
Silence of the Lambs, that's all right, I can think.
She's in Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
I watched that the other day. That's an action film.
Travis Bickle.
What happens?
It just goes crazy.
What's the premise of the film? What I don't understand.
He's basically sat in limbo. His
Yeah.
taxi is a metaphor for limbo.
Yeah.
I think.
Because it is all on metaphors. It's psychological in
definitely.
it.
Yeah.
There's something going on.
The streets are like.
I don't know whether any of that actually happened
Yeah.
in
That's
the film.
it. The ending is supposed to be like ambiguous. Did he shoot them all?
Yeah.
Or did he not? Or it's like, did he die?
Yeah.
Because it says like I don't know. There's loads of stuff, isn't there? It's fucking class. That. How goes the bit where he's like saying, "How's your driving license?" It's clean, like my conscience.
Yeah. What else? Panic Room. Have you seen that?
With Jodie Foster,
Mm.
where she gets locked in the room. She locks herself in the room.
In the Panic Room with a little girl, but a little kid's like diabetic or something.
Yeah,
It's got Jared Leto in.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, Jared Leto's one of the houses getting robbed.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Jared Leto and Forrest Whitaker.
that's who I was thinking of.
He's a good actor, Forrest
Yeah.
Whitaker. What else? I've got a couple of honourable mentions from my side. What about any Marvel films you want to mention dead quick? Guardians of the Galaxy, just the first one.
Nah, it
Don't
was
mind that.
alright.
I tell you what, Oceans.
Ocean's 11.
Yeah, well, all of them.
Danny Ocean.
They're all fucking class. Are they action films?
I don't think so.
Do you not think the act of robbing a casino or robbing a bank,
Yeah, it must be action.
that's action?
Yeah.
They're action films.
You know, the only thing that lets down that first one, it doesn't let it down because it's a good film. But no, there's the two things in that film.
I hope one of them's what I'm thinking.
One is, you know, when they're scoping out the casino.
Yeah.
Like they're all doing the bits. Matt Damon's role is like basically he's just walking around the casino for like 2 weeks straight, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like how the fuck has he not been picked up?
Has he not got away? Has he
He's
got
in like
away
all
with it?
weird like positions as well.
Yeah.
You're like trying to act like not suspicious, what makes you suspicious.
Yeah.
There's like loads of scenes like what the fuck, and then the other one is why? How the fuck did he end up with this like fucking EMP nuclear bomb thing? Like I feel like that's a bit of a cop out. That
You're missing the biggest thing from that film.
go on.
Don Cheadle's British accent. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's hands down the worst accent in cinema history.
It's very very full on.
If you've not, it's not even it's like they filmed the whole film and Don Cheadle just did his normal voice.
Yeah,
And then they went, do you know what, Don? I feel like it'd be better if you were British. And he went, I can't really do a British accent. I was like, well, the film's coming out in a couple of weeks, so we're going to need you to just dub over yourself.
dub over it.
And they've dubbed over it with the worst.
Yeah, it's very noticeable.
Yeah. It's so bad. So bad. And listeners, just Google Don Cheadle British accent on YouTube and it'll come up. It's the worst. The worst accent in any film.
Fucking hell.
It's so... And those films are so good as well.
They are good. Think of the cast.
Yeah.
George Clooney's top drawer.
Clooney, Pitt, Damon.
The Bourne films.
Mm.
Do you remember them?
Yeah, I've not watched them as religiously as I have Mission Impossibles or James Bonds, that kind of thing.
They're quite fast paced.
Yeah. Well,
they're MK Ultra as well, aren't they?
Yeah. What about the Jeremy Renner one as well? With him, the one that doesn't even have Matt Damon in.
Yeah, I didn't like that one. Remember?
I like Jeremy Renner as well.
What else is he in?
I don't know.
I can't.
Avengers.
Well, he's in the Hurt Locker.
He's in the Hurt Locker. He's in Arrival.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah. What's the one where they're the American Psycho guy?
Christian Bale.
Yeah, where they're like he gets dead fat in the 70s. American Hustle.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that film.
that's all right. That.
Yeah. I'll go. Have you got any others you want to? Gladiator.
Oh, Gladiator. Now that's top drawer.
Yeah.
Top drawer.
Top drawer. That's action.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah. Russell Crowe. One actor Russell Crowe is. I'm sure I've said this
Did
before
he
as
just
well.
like? What else has he done then? Really?
Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Um,
On that heights, like,
oh,
because that's like a fucking top drawer film. I can't really think of like him doing much more.
I can't think of. He's done. Well, he did Robin Hood, didn't he? But that was shit.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Well, I think he probably thought same level, really, didn't. A Beautiful Mind.
Ah, it's not good. That.
No,
No, I don't like that. I wasn't sold on that.
is that? Oh no, I'm thinking about the wrong thing. Oh no, I am thinking. I haven't seen that. What else is he in? He's in The Nice Guys, American Gangster.
That's all right.
I liked American Gangster.
That's all right.
That's all I'm really getting here. Stuff I've seen that he's good in.
What's his early stuff?
What are we talking? Like
Before Gladiator?
he hasn't really done much, you know.
He was just thrown into Gladiator.
I thought he did way more than this film.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't got... he's not like...
LA Confidential. You like that, but I said it.
When you said... I see what you meant when you said about it being...
Very Warner Brothers.
Yeah. That's such a good description.
He didn't really do anything before Gladiator. So Gladiator was 2000.
Yeah.
He only started in 1990, film-wise. And that's stuff like nothing I've ever heard of here. Yeah, maybe it turns out he's not that good, Steve.
No? Well, that Gladiator's a good one.
Yeah, he's in Les Mis.
Oh, yeah. I'm not a fan of that.
Alien action films.
Yeah, I think that's action. I think they're all... Especially the second one. Fucking send the Marines in. Or
Yeah.
high-fiving as the hip firing.
That's complete action.
It's full on.
I've got another little one. 2012. Remember that? John Cusack.
Were the world end?
Yeah. That is action.
Yeah, the world's ending. He's driving like a fucking car over like volcanoes.
Yeah. That's fucking...
Wait, how did that end? Like somehow they've got this like weird arc that everybody's getting in.
Yeah. That's a really long film, that as well. I don't think...
It dragged on a bit.
Yeah.
What about... Have you seen Gross Point Blank?
Point Blank?
Is that John Cusack?
I don't know.
It is, isn't it?
I like John Cusack as well.
Oh, what? Gross Point Blank? Where he's
Gross Point Blank.
Yeah, that's a. I'll try and describe that film. Good. So him, he's
Gross with an E and point with an E as well.
Yeah.
That threw me.
He
looks annoying, Steve. It looks annoying.
It's a good fit. He comes back. He's an assassin.
Yeah.
Like a hitman, and he comes back to his old hometown, Grosse Pointe.
Yeah.
To do a hit, and the other person who's being hired for the hit as well is Dan Aykroyd. So they're both like kind of on the same mission, but they're enemies.
Yeah.
But as well, Grosse Pointe is hometown. You know the girl out of the... Did you see the girl in it? What's her name? She's out of the Matt Damon film where he's...
Minnie Driver.
Yeah. So she's the radio host in the town, and he stood her up on what is it? Prom
night.
And they're both in love with each other, and they've never gotten over it. And he comes back to the town, and it's like they're like trying to like they both hate. She hates him, and they're both trying to get back together, as well as him doing like planning this like big hitman assassination. Wow! And the soundtrack's so good.
Is it? Maybe I'll give it a watch. It's on Disney Plus. I just saw it.
I'd recommend that if you like Cusack. High Fidelity. Have you seen that?
No, I watched Serendipity the other day.
That's a weird film.
What a lovely film.
Imagine if you watched that drunk.
You'd be running out looking for the love of your life, Steve.
Well, I was going to say you wouldn't understand it.
No, that's like... Do you know what? I'm not even going to try, because that genuinely is the hardest film to explain. So I watched it and then said, went to my sister, I watched this last night. So what's it about? And I tried to explain it. That's just...
Wait, go on, try.
I'm not going to try.
No,
genuinely... It's so difficult. So basically, there's a... I can't even stop. There's a guy and a girl. So there's Kate Beckinsale and John Cusack.
Yeah.
And it's Christmas. It's just before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in one of the big department stores in America, and they're about to grab this glove. It's not an action film at all.
No. Yeah, we're well off action films.
They're about to grab these cashmere gloves, but there's only one black pair left. So they both grab them, and then he's like, "Oh, you can have them." No, you can have them. You can have them. You can have them. And then they leave them on the side, and some guy comes in and just grabs them. So they have to make this funny story about how it's for my girlfriend, it's for my boyfriend, and we need the gloves. So they finally get the gloves.
Yeah.
And he says, "You can have them." And she said, "Okay, well, let me take you for a coffee." So they go to this little cafe called Serendipity is the name of the cafe. And they have like a great time. And then she leaves, and he says, "Come on, please, let me get..." I know he's like, And I've got a girlfriend, you've got a boyfriend. Let me get your number. I don't even know what your name is. What's your name? And she doesn't tell him. She gets off.
Hmm.
And then they bump in, and then he realizes he's left his scarf, and she's left the fucking gloves. So they both go back and they meet again that same night,
Yeah.
and then they spend all night together. Just and then it's following the story about how she really believes in fate, and he doesn't really care. He just wants to get her number. So she's leaving all these little things out, like she writes her number in a book, and she's going to give the book into a bookstore, and if he ever finds that book, then it's meant to be.
Yeah.
And he writes his number on like a $5 note, and she pays for it for some mints or something, and says, if I ever get that $5 note back, then
it's fate.
Then it's fate, and I'll come and get. And that's the story basically. And then it fast forwards like 10 years, and he's getting married, and she's getting married.
Yeah.
And then, so,
I think you've summed it up as best as you could there.
can you tell I've practiced?
And that's the only way you could have said that.
Yeah. But that was a good John Cusack film.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with action though.
No.
Jurassic Park.
100%.
Yeah.
Top draw.
Quality.
Elite. What about the others? You like the others, don't you?
No. I've changed my mind.
What?
I'm out.
You're on my side.
I'm not gonna go and watch the new one.
Yeah.
I hated.
Why is there all dinosaurs just running around?
I didn't mind the first one.
Aliens?
Is that in the new one?
They're all like in the city, aren't they? Just running around.
I didn't mind the first Jurassic World.
Jurassic World.
Yeah, the first one, because I don't know. I just thought it was nicely done. There wasn't too much nostalgia.
I can't. Is that with the Velociraptors again?
Yeah.
Weird Velociraptors.
And the where they first created the Indominus Rex, and it breaks out and stuff.
And then that ball.
Yeah.
The ball stops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like that. Actually, that one is still good.
Yeah.
I still like that one. The second one frustrated me because it crossed and
What's the second? I haven't seen the second one.
where they've got a new thing that they've made, and they're auctioning off all the dinosaurs at this big house, and it breaks out, and this house at night time in England, and there's all these grounds of woods surrounding and forests surrounding the house, and they like go out there and make it scary and make it dark and make it jump.
Yeah. Like, I get you. Fucking turn up the horror levels of it.
Go and do that. That's what they should have done, but they didn't. They kept it in the house where it was quite light, and there was some scary bits, but that was shit. And so this one, I'm not even going to watch it.
No.
Not doing
See,
it.
you know, like that. Them films probably would be class if they were released on its own, and you never even seen a dinosaur. You never like Jurassic Park and all that was never made.
Yeah.
You'd be like, wow, fucking hell, this is like cool.
Yeah, these are good. Yeah, these
are
good.
I just
but because it's people our age as well, and I don't think that lasts. Well, in the reviews, the critics didn't rate this new one very well, but from people I know who've been to see it, they said it's pretty good.
Yeah,
but I'm not going to go and watch it. I don't even know what the premise is. Well, actually, it's got fucking Sam Neill in, and Jeff Goldblum's back.
Yeah.
They're all back.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not.
No, I think they're just milking it now. Fucking, they're doing this kicking the dead body.
They are, yeah, stamping all over it.
But the first ones, like you said,
definitely quality. I think that's what I've mentioned. I've got a little shout out for Pacific Rim, which is a personal favourite of mine.
Who's in that? Cause I'm sure.
Idris Elba.
Yeah. It's like the aliens.
It's they're fighting the Titans.
That's it, yeah.
And the mechs are fighting the Titans, and the mechs are controlled by two people either side, and the two people have got to be linked in their mind, or it doesn't really work. So it's like siblings and stuff.
What? That's too far fetched for me.
It's pretty good. I think the way like the filming of it is really good, and they did a second one, and I think it was a different director. Something was different about it, and it didn't really work.
Yeah, it
filmed it differently.
Yeah. Pacific Rim.
Yeah, good.
Maybe I'll put it on my list if you want me to.
Just Pacific Rim. I like it. I only remembered about it today. Right. Anything else you want to mention? Any honourable mentions?
I know we've called Mel Gibson, but I think Mad Max 1 and 2
Oh, the original
are
Mad Max.
so amazing.
No. I've never seen them.
Oh.
And not because of Mel Gibson, I'm just not.
No, I totally agree with Mel Gibson's dreadful, but them two.
And I didn't.
Raw, gritty, unique.
I've seen the Tom Hardy one, and I didn't really like it. I didn't really get it.
Yeah, I like that, but it's completely different to the first two.
Yeah.
Complete They might.
Because
I don't think there's any, even the vibe or anything.
does Mel Gibson play Mad Max?
Yeah.
And I can imagine he speaks in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Mel
yeah.
Gibson.
Yeah. He's the main
But he
character.
can't not speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because Tom Hanks doesn't speak in.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy doesn't speak in it.
Yeah, I feel that was cool though, the way he's like the main character didn't speak.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but I didn't really get it. It wasn't really for me.
Don't judge that though. Don't judge them on that one. They're completely different. They should just name that a different thing.
I just don't like
Mel Gibson
at all.
I think this was his first film, first Mad Max.
Yeah.
He's good in that.
Okay.
And the second one, I think it's like the vibe of being in the desert, and it's like everybody's covered in sand and rust, and they're like fucking, like ripped leather jackets and like a half broken fucking shotguns.
Yeah.
I think they're top draw them.
Oh, it's nothing like. It's nothing like the Tom Hardy one, is it?
No. Everything's different. The complete different vibe.
Maybe.
I'd suggest. What about Conan the Barbarian? I think anything Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
He's just like he is the action man.
He literally is, isn't he?
Everything he's got. Terminator.
Yeah.
It's just like. But we did talk about Terminator on the last one.
Sci-fi. I think Conan the Barbarian.
What about fantasy? Like Lord of the Rings? I was thinking like Conan.
They're
Lord
action.
of the Rings.
I think action's so broad.
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of films have more than one genre as well. Sci-fi action.
Well, what I was going to say, at the start when we were talking about what is action. I feel like action isn't a genre. I feel like sci-fi is. War films, army films are.
Yeah.
Police films. Whereas like
they need more defining, don't they?
Action is like covers everything.
Yeah. Yeah, action's almost a type of scene.
yeah. That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's a perfect way to put it.
Yeah, you can't define like a film as action, can you?
No.
I think it needs to be deeper. It needs to be deeper than that.
Like we broke up like war films.
Yeah.
That's a genre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Under the the category of action.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
It literally is, yeah. Go on, any others? You've definitely got some more on that list. Or have we mentioned them all?
There's like the Chuck Norris film. All the spaghetti westerns, they're action.
I knew they come out.
Sergio Cabucci. I've already talked about him though.
Leone as well.
Leone. Fantastic. You only did like 4 films.
The best.
Oh no, I think he did 5 films, and every one of them is like.
Yeah. when did you get into these spaghetti westerns? Recently?
I'm not sure. I watched like the Sergio Leone's ages ago.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I've recently binge watched Sergio Cabucci's though.
Here's the ones that follow the baddie.
Yeah, he's fucking so good.
I'm gonna have to give them a watch. So you said
they're all on YouTube.
Yeah, you said they're all on YouTube. Yeah.
Great. They got Klaus Kinski. He's in a lot of them, and he's fucking any film with him in it. It's like a good watch. He was a Nazi officer.
Was he? Yeah.
As well, but he deserted. Left.
Became an actor.
Yeah. Went to America or in Europe and became an actor. But he's like, he's got, you know what, you could do an episode on him.
Yeah.
He's like fallen out with so many. He's like renowned for being like problematic on set and all these fucking crazy stories. Like problem after problem. I'm sure he tried to kill someone on the set in one of the films.
Tried to kill someone?
Yeah. I'm sure there's a shooting in one of the, it's a film where they're going down the Amazon River looking for gold.
What the fuck?
That's really.
And he tried to kill someone on the.
I think it's that film, yeah.
What the fuck?
But then his whole early life, he's a Nazi, and his story of.
What year were all this? So they were like 50s.
The westerns.
Spaghetti westerns.
Oh no, like 60s, late 60s. Yeah.
Mm.
And then, like 70, Clint Eastwood got famous from them all. And turned them into like they became like Hollywood
westerns.
They lost the I don't know what's the word,
the grit.
Yeah, something about them. So westerns just held this like character.
Yeah, it's cool though. Right, Steve. I'm guessing we're on around the 2-hour mark.
1 hour 58.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we are just around it. Do you want to talk about directors?
Go on, yeah.
So I'll just reel off. So I've got like some of my like your famous ones are like Michael Bay, Spielberg.
Yeah.
I put Neil Blomkamp in there, who we like, District 9, Chappie.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
He's got a new film coming out as well. I can't remember what it's called.
Has he done a lot of films?
No, probably about 10.
10.
There's some of the best ones, like David Leitch. You know who he is?
I know the name, yeah.
He did John Wick 2, did Deadpool.
Yeah.
And that, have you seen that Bullet Train that's coming out with Brad Pitt?
Oh, I've
That's one of his.
Yeah, I've seen Brad Pitt mentioned in that, yeah.
And he's pretty... I like the way his films...
David Leitch.
Yeah. And then I've got, obviously, Guy Ritchie.
Yeah, Guy... Snatch.
That's fucking...
How come he
Rock and Roller.
He only does those type of films, doesn't he?
Oh, it's... Do you know... Have you seen Rock and Roller?
Yeah, I found that hard watch.
That is impossible to watch.
I rewatched that not long ago. Well, tried to.
Yeah, I couldn't finish it. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, there's so many people and so many things going on.
Yeah.
Flit in between.
Yeah, I just couldn't work out the whole film.
I don't think I can like get into like that Cockney thing anymore. Gangsters, British gangsters.
Yeah.
Doesn't like Snatcher feels a bit different because it's like it's funny as well, isn't it? It's like it's just a bit absurd.
Yeah. Did Guy Ritchie do that one with Matthew McConaughey? And
yeah, I know the one you're on about.
Fuck, I watched that the other day.
That's recent.
Charlie Hunnam's is in it as well.
I know the one you're on about.
He did. I'm sure he did that, didn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. That was all right.
What did Matthew McConaughey play a Cockney in it?
No.
Fucking cunt.
No, he plays.
No.
He plays
A Texas guy.
He plays an American who moved.
All right.
He moved to. I think he moved to England for university and started fucking selling weed. In
Yeah.
uni.
The usual.
And that's like the rise. But that was pretty good actually. I do like that film. I can't remember what it's called though.
No, I can't. I couldn't tell you.
And then I've put Zack Snyder and James Gunn just because they do the nice grit that we.
I like Zack Snyder. 300.
Yeah.
Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah. He did Dawn of the Dead with James Gunn.
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah, I think James Gunn didn't direct it, but he produced it or whatever the other thing is you
I know
do.
what you mean. Yeah. Watchmen.
Yeah.
That's one of my favourite films actually. Watchmen. That's the way that's filmed.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like that's how superhero films should be filmed.
Well, this is what these guys are doing now.
Yeah.
All the superhero films. James Gunn did Suicide Squad came out and everyone hated it.
Yeah.
With Jared Leto.
Yeah.
And then
that was
James Gunn did the second one with Idris Elba in. That apparently
come out?
Really good. Yeah.
Oh, I might watch that actually. If that's like Watchmen style, where it's like
Yeah.
bit dark.
It's got the dark.
Up.
Yeah. This one it's got some good actors in actually. Fucking John Bernthal might be in it as well. What? So you name some directors that I've never heard of.
That you? I don't think I can name action directors.
Like just strictly action. Well, we could talk about Tarantino if you want.
Fuck.
Oh, fucking John Cena's in this one. John Cena, Pete Davidson,
Oh.
Margot Robbie's in it again. Idris Elba. Oh, Margot Robbie wasn't in the first one.
Was she not? No.
No.
What she?
Well, was she?
What?
No, she was.
Yeah. She played Harley Quinn, didn't she?
Yeah.
Harley, and everybody dressed up as her. Every girl dressed up as her for like fucking Halloween.
Yeah. No, that's meant to be pretty good. That it's got 90% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's a good score.
Good score. 7.2 out of 10.
What's the other Zack Snyder film with the? Oh no, he didn't. I was gonna say I thought he did the one with the zombies.
What one with the zombies?
Not Dawn of the Dead.
World War Z.
World War Z. No, the one where you go to raid Las Vegas.
Oh, that Netflix. Oh fuck! What was that called? Like the recent one.
Yeah. It's not coming up here. I've googled Zack. I'm sure that was Zack Snyder.
Army of Dead.
Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Zack Snyder?
It is.
How come it's? Yeah. I thought that was all right.
Yeah, that was alright, wasn't it? With fucking who's in it?
You can
Batista.
Yeah. Fucking pulls out that role.
Yeah.
That was like a decent performance from him, considering it was like.
Yeah, well, they are actors anyway, aren't they? You think about it. Should we talk about the big man?
What, Tarantino?
Yeah.
I don't. What needs to be said though?
Yeah. It's just
what needs to be said.
they are hands down. They're like because
What's your favourite one?
my favourite one. Oh, my favourite. That's so hard because like Pulp Fiction. I've got like. Well, I'll have Pulp Fiction. That's the 90s.
Yeah.
I'll have Inglourious Bastards from the noughties, and I'll have Django from the 10s.
Yeah, I
The
get it.
2010s.
Yeah.
That'll do me.
That'll do you.
If they're the 3 films I have to watch for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you're all right with that.
Yeah.
I think Django or Inglorious for me.
Yeah.
But I feel like if anyone I watch,
Do you know who it
I'd be
is?
saying afterwards that's my favourite.
It's Christoph Waltz. It is.
How does he do?
He
that
is.
character?
And that role. Oh, he's so perfect.
Yeah.
He's just so perfect. Um.
In Django, he plays that like to perfect. Like you couldn't have picked a person more perfect for
No.
that role.
And then he does exactly the same in
Hateful
Inglourious
Eight.
Bastards.
Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
Oh, is he in Hateful Eight as well?
I don't know whether he is in Hateful Eight. I don't think he is.
I don't know. Yeah, Inglourious Bastards, where he's drinking the milk at the beginning.
Oh.
What? That opening scene. That might be one of the best opening scenes to a film.
No, he's not. He's not in Hateful Eight.
Is he not? No.
Hateful Eight's probably the only one I've only seen once.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people like that for some reason. I really like that.
One of your favourites?
If I watched it, like I said, if I watched it,
You'd say.
if you asked me afterwards, I'd say, "Oh, that's my
Yeah.
favorite."
I think that, and then I haven't seen Kill Bill that much.
Oh, Kill Bill. I feel like,
I haven't seen Kill Bill for ages.
yeah. What about Jackie Brown? I feel like that's his weakest one.
Is that Tarantino?
Yeah. Robert De Niro and what's her name? Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is that Samuel L. Jackson as well?
Yeah. See, that's really good, but it's not. I don't know. It doesn't. It's very Pulp Fiction-y, actually.
Oh, it is. I might watch that tonight because I saw that was on Netflix and I went away from watching it.
It's his weakest one out of them all,
Do you reckon?
but it's like for that to be your weakest one, is it?
Yeah. See, I've not seen that.
It's still good, but I think it's very Pulp Fiction-y
Yeah.
without the the way Pulp Fiction is set out.
Yeah.
It's without that.
Have you seen Death Proof?
Yeah, they're the Grindhouse ones. Yeah. Oh, with Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
No, not that.
I don't know where I've seen that one either.
Oh, fucking hell. That's. I don't think these are like classed as like. They're not his films, aren't they? Like.
They're directed by him though.
Yeah. Well, it was released as a Grindhouse where it was. So they released it as one thing,
Yeah.
but the public nowadays couldn't understand Grindhouse, so they had to release them as individual.
Mm.
But it was released with Planet Terror.
Was it?
Oh, that is absurd film. That's there's a funny scene. Oh, Bruce Willis is in that as well.
Is he?
You know what? You'd like Planet Terror actually.
I see it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
That's really funny. That's a piss take actually.
I might do like
Death Proof's good though. But Kurt Russell's like this like stunt man who
Then just say like on Wikipedia for Quentin Tarantino, there's a chart which is like which lists his films across the top and lists all the actors who've been in more than one film
what?
down the bottom, and you can check off which actors have been. Look how many actors get sprawled in
Who's got the
all the
most
different
there?
films. I don't know. Someone called Zoe Bell has been in all but 3.
Oh, she's the she's the blonde girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kill Bill.
Yeah.
No, not in Kill Bill. Yeah, she is in Kill Bill though.
She's in Kill Bill. Yeah.
She's the girl with the eye patch in Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
She's good in Death
Loads.
Proof.
Samuel L. Jackson's in fucking loads.
Yeah, he must have been in all, except for Reservoir Dogs.
When was he in Inglourious Bastards?
Oh fuck.
He's in all of them apart from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Death Proof, Kill Bill Volume 1, and Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, when was I can't remember when he was in.
I don't know where he is. I'm going to get that.
Inglourious. Was he in like one of the flashbacks?
Unless he like narrates it or something.
Oh yeah. You know what's funny? Inglourious Bastards is Thingo, who plays Shrek. Michael Myers.
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers.
What is he?
He plays
Is he in Inglourious Bastards?
Yeah. He plays Churchill, doesn't he?
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't know where Samuel. Oh, he's the narrator. He is.
Ah, you fucking got it.
I knew he was. Oh, what? They're just like, for action films, they've got absolutely everything, haven't they?
Yeah, fucking peak everything.
Yeah.
Characters, the dialogue, the way it's filmed, the gore,
Yeah.
the shootouts, the story. They're fucking perfect films.
They are perfect.
And he's such a weirdo, isn't he?
Tarantino, the best weirdo.
Definitely a paedophile. All his films they're all Harvey Weinstein films as well.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if the recent ones are, but
Yeah, I don't think the recent ones are. Weinstein Company.
yeah.
Yeah, I think he's definitely the best, I think, for me. He's definitely my favourite. But maybe I'm just being...
He's so consistent.
Yeah. But I think because he's so... Like, you look at Spielberg and his name is attached to so many films.
Yeah. Did he really do them all, actually? That's what I'm thinking now.
Yeah.
Has he just got his name on them?
Spielberg?
Yeah.
Well, we're about to find out, Steve. Because... We'll do our worst. Have you got action films down that you hate?
I haven't, but I'm just
I
gonna
know that
say
you've got some on the top of your head.
they're all Van Damme films.
Yeah.
Even though I come back and binge watch them all.
Yeah, you still do it. You do it to yourself.
Yeah, I think any film from like the past 20 years where it's a guy in like a black jumper and he's got like bin lids on and a handgun.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of them, isn't there?
There
They're
is.
just dreadful, them type of films.
Right, let's work out how we're going to do this. So I'll run through my worst. So my worst are all the stupid spoofy ones, like about giant sharks and crocodiles and stuff, like the Meg,
Oh yeah,
Piranha 3D, and the fucking Sharknado.
Oh.
They're...
Wait, are you supposed to watch them as a laugh?
I don't know.
Because I can't watch them as a laugh as well.
And they just churn them out as well.
Non-stop.
Yeah. And then I've got every sequel that they ever make that doesn't need to.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to.
They should just change the names, the characters.
Yeah.
And made it as their own film.
Yeah, and then I've got Point Break.
Point Break.
Just Point Break on its own.
What about Patrick Swayze?
Swayze. I don't know.
Point Break.
No.
Was he all right? No.
I don't really like Swayze either.
I think he was a bit overrated.
Yeah.
Roadhouse. That was all right.
What?
What's the dancing film he was in?
Oh, Dirty Dancing.
Absolutely shit.
I love Dirty Dancing.
No. What? Out of all the Swayze?
Yeah. That's the only one.
What the fuck?
That's the only one.
What?
I just think it doesn't take itself too seriously. And I think Swayze does that. Takes himself seriously.
Yeah.
I've got my recently watched as well. I recently watched The Accountant.
Oh, with Ben Affleck.
Yeah. That was
in ages.
That was pretty good. That.
Is that true story?
I don't think so.
No.
Hopefully not, because he does a lot of killing.
There's a lot of deaths.
Caliber. So Connor sent me a TikTok
Caliber
of this Netflix original thriller about two Scottish friends who go up to hunt deer in the Highlands.
Oh yeah.
And they're staying in a little town.
Yeah.
And they're out there, and this guy's got they've been out the night before, so they're hungover, they're fucked. And he's got this he's got his rifle lined up on this. They spot this buck.
Oh, were you telling me about this?
Down the sights, possibly. And as he's about to take the shot, the deer ducks out of the way, and he shoots a kid.
Oh.
Right in the head.
What? What the fuck?
Kills this kid.
Yeah.
And then he obviously he's like, what the fuck? He's frozen. They're like, the two lads are freaking out. And then they can hear the dad shouting the kid's name.
Oh,
And
God.
they run over, and he stood over the kid with his gun.
Yeah.
And then the dad runs over and he sees him, and he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
So he drops his gun, and then the dad picks up his gun, and he's about to shoot him. And his mate's still back there, so his dad fucking blows the dad's chest out, and they've killed these two guys.
What?
They've killed these two people. And obviously they're in this little town. So...
I don't want to watch this. This is way too uncomfortable of a watch.
Watch it. No, I was speaking to Hunter about it on the weekend. We both had to have a break.
What, really?
When we, yeah.
Is it, what is it, like, intense?
Yeah.
Does a lot happen in it?
It's stressful.
Is it? Oh, I'm going to watch
Because
that
obviously,
tonight.
honestly watch it.
Caliber. Is it, who's in it? Anybody in it?
No.
Just, or is it one of those Netflix ones where it's just like...
Just a Netflix
They just
one.
drop, don't they, out of nowhere?
Yeah. It's fucking mental.
I feel quite stressed just listening to that.
Yeah, I'm going to text it to you right now.
Caliber.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to watch that, yeah. I watched Al Pacino last night.
Did you, yeah?
Justice for All. Not an action, though. Well, so is it. We're saying everything's an action.
I fell asleep watching SWAT. Seen that?
I have ages ago.
Samuel Jackson, Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
That's bad, that. It was really bad. Right, do you want Spielberg's directed films?
Go on then, you might as well roll through 'em.
Firelight.
From the start?
Yeah, 1964.
You might have to click on a few to jog my memory.
Firelight.
I haven't seen that.
No, you only seen that
No.
one. Duel.
Yeah, with the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like?
Oh, fuck. Wait, what's me? I need to get me system. I can't just go yes or no. Maybe can I have like a middle ground?
Yeah. I've got. Let me get a pen.
Fiddle through the drawers there.
Yeah. This is great podcasting. I'll open up the pod.
Wait, what? Are you going to write them down?
No, I'm not gonna write the films down,
Oh.
but I'm gonna mark how many you've said yes
Oh,
to.
I see. Yeah. Okay, so we've got yes.
So we've got yes.
What's like the middle ground?
We've got yes, no, and we've got like
Yeah. Okay.
like don't care.
So Jewel is in the
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna tally it as well. Ace, Eli. Oh no, this is written by Spielberg. Do you want them as well?
No, we don't want them.
Just the directed, because
the
we're just on directed.
Yeah, just direct.
The Sugarland Express.
Oh, which is that?
So this is crime drama film with Spielberg. Goldie Hawn. Don't know whether that's gonna help you, Steve. No. Don't know it.
Don't know.
Jaws.
Yeah. Fucking class.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah. Fucking class.
1941.
No.
No.
Nope.
Have you seen it? That's a no.
I think I have, so I'm gonna say no.
See, I don't like that. Think I have.
Yeah. No.
Go on, I'll give you a no. Just so. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
No.
No. No. Sorry, don't let me sway you.
Put it in the.
Okay. E.T.
No.
No. I'll let you. Yeah, I'll let you have that firm no. Twilight Zone. The movie.
Oh fucking hell! That's a 100% no, but I feel like was it like there was a program of it, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I think it's a no. If I have seen it.
Temple of Doom. The Colour Purple.
No.
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 What's it? What is that? I feel like I've seen that.
Go on, that, go, yeah.
What?
It's Prince, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, it's the film about Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I like Prince. He's fucking
Quality. Rest in peace.
such an underrated guitarist.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm not even joking. Like,
They all say all the guitarists say the best guitarist.
and why doesn't he have any guitar solos in every songs?
Purple Rain.
Well, yeah, I'm saying like, if you were that good, at, like, think of Slash.
Yeah.
He's up there. I don't really rate Slash that much, but he's up there. But you listen to Guns N' Roses song.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a fucking
Giant.
naughty guitar solo in all
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Why isn't Prince dropping.
Because he was just so confident in his own ability.
That's how cool he was.
Yeah.
Didn't even need to put solos in.
Empire of the Sun.
No.
No.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
That's a no. When he was like 10.
Yeah. The Last Crusade. Always.
Oh, what's that?
That is.
Always.
Yeah, I don't really know. It's a remake of the 43 romantic drama set in World War Two.
No, I don't think I've seen that.
Okay. Hook.
No.
Oh, you are a big fan of Hook.
That's a straight no. A pure no. I put my life on it.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. Schindler's List.
Yep.
The next, the Lost World Jurassic Park. So that is the third one.
Is that one of the pterodactyl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quality in it.
Yeah.
Amistad.
Nope.
I don't know what that is. What's that?
It's the boat, isn't it? The slaves on the boat.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
It's an epic. If you're looking for an epic to watch,
Yeah.
that's but no, it doesn't do it for me.
The state. I'm gonna be honest with you. The next ones, I don't think you stand a chance with any of the no's.
Oh God.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yep.
AI.
Oh God. Yep.
Minority Report.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Nope. That's a no for me. Even though, like I said, Tom Cruise is ice.
It's serious.
cold acting.
Yeah. I think the serious ones can miss a little bit. Catch Me If You Can.
I'm gonna say no.
No.
And I know that's supposed to be really good.
Hanks, DiCaprio.
True
Terminal.
story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't know he did that.
Yeah, he did. Directed. War of the Worlds. The Tom Cruise one. Which, on the sci-fi episode...
Yeah. I'm going to put it in the...
Yeah, okay. What the hell? Why did he do the Indiana Jones in 2008?
Oh, God, that's a no.
Fuck's sake. I think we stop it.
What, can we not go any further?
Do I have to say The Adventures of Tintin?
Nope.
No, you haven't seen it.
I've definitely seen that.
You have seen it?
Yep.
Fuck's sake. Warhorse.
Nope.
That's a no as well.
That's a no. That was a dreadful watch.
Lincoln.
Nope.
Oh my God, you proved me wrong here. But the Bridge of Spies.
Nope.
You don't like Bridge of Spies?
No, I thought it was just too... It went on too much.
Was that 2015? Yeah. Oh my God.
I would never have guessed that date.
The BFG. Oh, these are all like...
I don't think I've seen that,
No.
but I do know that would be a definite no.
The Post.
I haven't seen that.
Ready Player One.
I've seen bits of that. I've seen about half of that, maybe.
Yeah,
Is that
I've never
enough?
seen it.
Is that enough for me to say no?
No. And then I haven't... That's all I've got. I can give you some producing credits to try and help me out.
Should we go through... Do you think it would help you out?
Super 8. Have you seen Super 8?
Yeah, with
J.J.
the kids,
Abrams.
the kids film it.
Good film, that.
And that's a no for me.
Is it? I'm not putting it in.
No.
The untitled 5th Indiana Jones film to be released in 2023.
That's a no.
They're redoing
That's a
The
no
Colour
for me.
Purple
Why?
next year. Oh my
That's
God.
another no. Ah, it's full of no's here.
There's... Oh, he did loads like executive producing, but I'm not going to go through these. I'm just looking for my own.
He's just put his names on stuff.
Yeah. On literally hundreds. But, so...
What's the scores on the doors?
Georgie Dawes. 8
8 for
yeses. 14 no's.
Oh.
And 5.
So I think...
Which is pretty even. If we put the with the yeses.
But you can't do that, though.
Well, I can. Because I'm in charge.
Alright. It's not...
More of a Speedbird fan than you thought.
Yeah.
I thought to me, like myself, for the ones that I'd seen,
Yeah.
all of them could remember, I think I'd be quite a lot of yeses.
I get you, yeah.
But I'm not a Spielberg
I
hater.
bet you if he went through those ones that his name's on,
Yeah.
there'd be a lot of no's.
Yeah, 100%. Like, there was like...
Like,
Do you know what he is?
85%, 90% of him, I'd say.
All the Back to the Future sequels.
Oh, shit.
Not even the one good one.
Why, like...
The one alright one.
Why redo them? Why?
No. That is so silly. Well, I'm glad that we did that, Steve.
We've covered that now. We've got that out the way.
Yeah,
We can sleep on Spielberg.
exactly. We can finally say that Steve...
I'm a maybe fan.
Yeah. No, I'd say that you're not a fan.
I'm not a fan.
No, that's
No.
like... It's six more no's.
But what makes it weird, though, is some of those yeses are like hard yeses.
Yeah.
Like AI.
Annoyingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan. Jaws.
Yeah.
They're like
Did
really,
some good ones, didn't
really
he?
strong yeses.
Yeah, he did do some good ones. I can't believe you don't like British Spies.
I just thought, I could have taken it somewhere.
I thought it was really good.
Do I feel like it was just a bit, it went on a bit?
Do you know what, now I think about it? Now that you said it could have taken it somewhere, I don't know how it ends. I don't know where... I don't know what really
It's a
happened.
true story, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess you can't really
Yeah,
fiddle
you
with them,
can't-
can you?
Yeah, you can't just have like aliens coming in and fucking blowing up the gaff.
Yeah. Yeah, can't break out into full fucking massacre.
Yeah.
Right, Steve. How long have we done?
We've done 2 hours 24.
Yeah. Is that the...
We're on like Rogan levels there now.
Yeah, that's like... Rogan would tell you to stop.
Rein it in, guys.
We've got a game that we want to play, a film game, haven't we? But I think we're going to have to wait again.
I think so, yeah. We've
We have exhausted ourselves. I genuinely don't have...
I'm all out. Hardcore Henry. You've seen that film?
No.
First person perspective.
Oh, I've seen...
That's ridiculous.
I remember when that was coming out.
It's not good, but it's good because it's like unique.
Yeah.
That just came to me then.
Anything else before we go?
Honourable mentions.
Yeah. Well, guys, let us know, listeners.
Yeah, give us
Tell us
your lists.
Yeah, Steele put a post out with a little box that you can put your favourite films in on Instagram.
Oh yeah, could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, a nice story, and you tell us what. We'll put it out when this podcast gets released.
Yeah, you won't just see a random.
Yeah, not now. A week before it's released. Yeah, we do. We want to know. Let us know if we've missed anything. Let us know if we've been false.
I think we've 100% missed so many.
Yeah,
films.
like classic action films. Because there's obviously there's loads. So we did the sci-fi one. We didn't talk about RoboCop. We didn't talk about all the ones that we spoke about. Didn't really want to speak about a lot of the things.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
We could have gone right in on Alien. Kind of jumped over it because go and listen to the sci-fi episode if you're into that kind of stuff. Right, guys. It's been a pleasure, Steve.
As usual.
Yeah, I feel like I've done so much talking, and I'm glad we finally figured out that you're not a Spielberg fan, so I can't call you out anymore. Can I?
There we go. Case closed.
Maybe we'll do Van Damme films next.
Oh.
Firm nose,
No.
hard nose.
No. Thing is, though, I'll rewatch them all, and I'll be coming back to you saying, "Oh, I watched them."
Yeah, watch Caliber tonight.
Oh, fucking yeah! You texted me.
I think I have. Yeah,
I've got the message here.
I want to find something that I'm like I've got an unpopular against someone, and we can find out if I actually really don't like someone.
Yeah, let's do that. Actually,
Yeah,
maybe one of the guests have like picked up on some stuff.
yeah. Something I've said there, like Keanu Reeves or something.
He is dreadful.
Yeah, he is bad. And we did go through the Keanu Reeves films.
Yeah, we went through.
Yeah, and they were all shit. Right, guys, stay. I'll see you next week. Listeners, I won't see yous. You won't see me, but you might hear my voice next week. We might have a guest. Hopefully we do have a guest.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and we'll be back next time. Thank you so much.
This was brought to you by Merdley Productions.